everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are now here with none other than Date a Bullet.
Yo, no, I can't believe we can call this Dab and still be right.
Right. No, it's funny because they switched to a new letter coding for this set. Like,
No, they stuck up with Dow.
Yeah, they're still stuck with Dow because even though, like, okay, should I bring, like, some, like, lore background here? This is apparently a spin-off series that focuses more on Kurumi, and if you were to like add it to the timeline, it's supposed to take place before the events of Day Alive. That's really all I know.
I never watched this movie, man.
Never watched this movie. Yeah, it's apparently not just one movie; it's two movies.
I never watched these movies, man. I watched seasons 1 through 3. That's it.
Right.
So
it had like 6 to 7 light novels, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh fuck, man, that is a lot of Kurumi wanting to. A lot of people want Kurumi to step on them. Just going, ugh, disgusting.
Right. All right. Anyway, we'll go ahead and move on to our first card here. We have Nightmare or Queen Kurumi, 002,000 power with our usual gate and celestial spirit traits. Although on play, you may pay 1, put 1 gate or celestial spirit from your wayroom to the bottom of your clock to search your deck for a level 1 or lower character.
Hey look, it's your favorite creature eating bread, man.
Eating bread and making bread.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she bakes. FR.
She bakes. Oh, okay, well, again, we both have experience with this card because it's Kasumi, literally.
Right, it's make the heart bloom costuming a costume from Nichikasaki.
Most people were like, "Oh, this is a new profile." FR. Apparently, you people don't do your research on every set. So,
right.
Anyways, Kurumi here. Yo, I liked Kasumi. I like, I like this card. I really do. It's hard to go wrong with this. It allows you to be greedier with your color profile.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, especially when like Dow does have reasons to unironically consider quad color, especially after this set. Because if you felt green was underwhelming in Dow 1, Green's got some tools this time around at least.
I mean, if you look at most Dow lists, you'll see basic realizer and the CX swapper. That's it.
Right. Those are good cards, don't get us wrong.
But at the same time, I'm just going, yeah, nobody considered Yoshino. Nobody considered Yoshino level 3. Or Yoshino level 1. I'm going, bro,
outside a very small number of people, right?
Well, I mean...
There are like the select few who are like, yo, why didn't we consider this before? Let's do it.
Hey. It's a great secret tech option to surprise people.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, anyway.
Let's see here. I always wanted to call this card Kasumi, man. I always want to.
At that point, if you do that, I'm gonna take that UR of Kasumi, the iOS version, by the way, because she has her eyes closed to the un-iOS version. I'm gonna unironically Photoshop the Zafkiel eye on her left side.
Let's fucking go.
She already kinda has reddish pink eyes already.
Oh god. I mean, could you blame me for calling this card Kasumi, man?
Oh no, I can't. It's literally almost the same. It's practically the same card word for word.
Oh, you know what to fucking give this already, man.
Oh, facts. Card. Like, I'm very glad Bruce like changing up the Akane profile like this.
I mean, vanilla Akane is not worth the double rare slot anymore, man. It really isn't.
What's funny is that Akane and Riki were never double R's in the first place.
Rarity Crypt? FR man?
Wait, what?
Rarity Crypt? FR man?
Rarity Crypt. Yes, FR.
Oh no!
Alright, to be fair, let's before we move on, Maya Reese, the crystals that on play, pay 1, look at up to top 3, put any card monster to your clock to salvage.
I mean, we have Sarin and Suzume. We have Mayuri. We also have Alice. Alice wandering a cave.
Wait, like, would you say Ghost Rider deserving of double R slot?
Uh, sure, because it allows me to greedy with my colors.
Okay, good. At least we agree on that. Okay. So Bushiro has already done a good job in fixing Krista for the modern age. They're doing a pretty good job at fixing Akane for the modern age. Would you say so?
Oh yeah. This is definitely worthy of the double rare slot.
All right.
Standard Iconic? Oh, come on, Bushy. No.
All right. Anyway, let's move on.
Yep. Okay. Girl clad in nightmare, Kurumi 1045. If all of your guys are date or celestial spirit, that's kind of hard, Bushy. This card is a 5500 now. And climax combo when black and white facing each other, the choice trigger you see above us. If you have another date or celestial spirit, this card gains the following 2 abilities. So the character in front of this cannot bounce, cannot move, cannot exile, and it's a Shimakaze. Not salvages, excuse me.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I forget what the first actual Armorverse salvage even was anymore.
I just call it Shimakaze, man.
Anyway, yo, what? No bouncing, no moving, no digging to memory. What can actually dodge this?
You can't. Pretty much you have to be bigger.
Right.
Now, my biggest problem with this card is, did Dell need this?
Right. When you think about the combos that Dao already has, you know,
Okay.
the 2 prominent ones, right? We have Kotori.
Honestly speaking, I think I hate to say this, people are gonna raise your goddamn pitchforks against me if you want to. I'd rather play fake Burb over this, man.
I don't blame you, because at least she could unironically divination you, right?
It's a fucking plus. She could be a +1, man. This is a cantrip.
Right, and we have the level 1 Toka. What was it? Promise made in the Twilight, the town best in Twilight. What can we call it? Something.
I mean, that combo is not. It's fever based. It's fever based.
Right. Which means that even if the opponent does do weird shenanigans, like what Kurumi would block off here with her combo, Toka goes off anyway.
Right. At the same time as Toka is 500 bigger.
And Toka does something important at level 1, which is deck digging.
And she maintains her bulk too at 6'5".
Right. Kurumi's not that defendable.
At 5'5", like
you want something,
make the argument.
You want something like 5'5" is kind of like barely getting there, right? If at all.
It's like combos are starting to reach 7'5" now, man.
Right. So even with Yi02K counter.
No,
right?
Am I spoiled by Shioriko, man?
I wouldn't go that far yet.
Okay.
You haven't had enough time to prove this. You barely had, 3 weeks at most?
Hey, man, I've been loving Shioriko combo, okay? Excuse me, sir.
That's good. I've been liking Shioriko combo too. I'm going to try mess around with another build for those.
But at the same time, though...
But yeah. At the same time, there are people who still believe in 8 standby Dao, which doesn't even play a real level 1 combo.
This has no place in that either.
Right.
Okay, this, even if you manage to successfully defend Kurumi, if you draw the choice again, you better hope one of the other 2 lanes has a guy in it. Otherwise, you have no targets.
Right. That's one of the problem with these traditional Shimakaze style profiles, right?
They're just terrible now. I honestly can't find Kaguya-sama plays theirs, but I'm going, you're a 5K. The most people would give that argument by just going, you play that for the standby.
Right.
You don't care about Shimakaze.
Right. And we will eventually see a couple of cards that incentivize you to go towards this specific combo, because you want to make sure this thing sells, right?
At the same time, they should have just designed a better combo.
True.
I'm sorry. I'm usually a big defender of these combos. But as my playtime evolves with the game, Oh man, dude, like if Saikano were still a big thing, this would be amazing. Like
Right.
Megami can no longer flee; she's dead, guaranteed now.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we still had to deal with Aaron and his boys, but now I'm just
Kind of looking
going,
lower. That's like the only one that's like even the slightest bit relevant would be like the level 1 Mega Man combo in Konosuba. You're still seeing that for some reason,
or if you're running into sus colors
and people are
and
playing
they're,
Wednesday question mark.
I mean, at the same time though, there's little reason to run this in Dow. There's very little reason to run this. Like the only thing that I can really see, the only reason I see to run this if you're building exclusively out of the extra booster.
Which you can definitely do, by the way.
Yes, you can, but at the same time, is it as strong as traditional Dow? No.
Right. So
What?
overall, I'm gonna.
All right.
I may be a little nicer here than Gavin. I'm giving this a playable minus, at least because there are things that merit you playing this combo that we'll see later.
If this the niche,
And that's fair enough.
I was tempted to quote this actually.
I'll be like, after you see the other stuff? Question mark.
I may go back and retract may go back and change, but at the same time, as things currently stand, give me the burb combo. Give me fake burb all day.
All right. Anyway, we'll move on from here.
Yep.
All right. We now have Zafkiel Kurumi, a level 3 2 costing us in power. Gains celestial traits. Um, it's an encore step delayed heal. Not sure how I want to feel about that Bushiro. It's at least it's not on. At least it's not immediate, but that makes sense because Kurumi has like her clock shenanigans. So okay, that's a nice touch. On attack, if Zafkiel, the choice tree you see above her, is in your comments area, choose one of your characters. It gets power plus 1000 until end of turn, and she gets the following ability until end of turn. At the end of this card's attack, you may pay 2 and discard 1. If you do, choose one card in your clock and deal X damage to your opponent, where X is that card's level plus 1.
So it's a Musashi-esque burn.
Right, but unlike Musashi, you have some power over what happens.
And you can do this as an additional burn. So this is 2 instances.
Right, that's pretty neat actually. It actually like gives incentive to like using like some of Kurumi's old clock manipulation cards from set 1 as well as some new stuff that we're going to see as we move on here.
Unfortunately, I have to point out the elephant in the room. Why would I play this over Worst Spirit?
Right, Worst Spirit does allow you to do some pretty nutty things as early as level 2.
Like Worst Spirit, like I'm sorry to be the party pooper here. I usually try to be more positive, but oh man, it's hard. It's hard when your predecessor is is still a titan.
Right. I won't deny it, but again, I do like the dynamic that this card offers over the previous Girl Crying and Nightmare Kurumi, for sure.
Right, because okay, Girl Clad and Nightmare. Oh my god, that combo is terrible, man. I'm sorry, but it's so bad. Like the only reason I gave I showed it any mercy whatsoever is because there are those people that want to build exclusively from the extra booster, and they don't really have much other choice. But as we'll see later, I think I'd rather play the green combo. Honestly, I think I'd rather play the green combo over Girl Cloud and Nightmare.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit.
But Zafkiel is probably your best finisher within the extra booster here.
Yeah,
yes,
it's pretty insane.
It's a standard. It's your standard finisher cost of 2 and a card.
But unlike a typical one, you get to choose what kind of happens here.
You get to choose the burn 1 or the burn up to the burn 4.
Like, that's pretty insane. You think about it.
Oh yeah, and the fact that it's a delayed heal. It's a delayed heal means you'll have maximum choice in your clock for it.
And not to mention alarm abilities that we're going to see popping up in this set.
And this card, I do like the clock flavor here.
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, it left something to be a bit desired in original Gal, because they weren't really thinking about it all that well, except for like one or two cards. But I feel like in this set they did it much better.
Right. Because original Gal, clock access felt like an afterthought at best.
Oh yeah, overall.
Now, of course, this reaches 12k, so basically have the counter or support or die. So, again, it's not terrible. Although I kind of wish we got a Musashi. I kind of wish that we got a Musashi from this set somewhere, but well, beggars can't be choosers.
Right.
And honestly speaking, this and the Akane are definitely worth the double rare status over the level 1 combo. Like, Bushiro is certainly trying when it comes to making cards. I can at least applaud them for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they know who their audience are, and you know what? If event decks existed in Weiss, I would definitely recommend them. Then I would definitely see them printing something like this in the level 1 combo as your event combos. Event deck combos. So eventually I do want to... Oh, spoiler for the audience, yes, I do want to make a scrapple topic about event decks because, well, again, they worked in Magic, and they're really easy to make here, so they'd be really easy to make. But regardless, though, Zafkiel here, you know what? After talking about it, give this girl the playable. I was originally going to be harsher, but get this girl the playable.
I'm thinking like I'm kind of teetering myself actually. I was thinking playable myself as well, but I'm kind of like now thinking about it like her more in context. She may unironically deserve even maybe Sparkle in context.
Ooh.
Maybe only because of there's incentive to like use her, right? Is what I'm thinking here.
Oh man, that
No, but you're right. Worst Spirit Kurumi exists.
Worst Spirit. Worst Spirit's modularity is insane.
Right. Okay. Fine. We'll play it safe. Playable it is.
Man, be bold if you want to.
Right. I'm just thinking like. Like she's solid. I think I think the main I think Backlick, her main problem is just comes from the fact that she kind of requires like her own. You gotta kind of like build around her, in my opinion, which I think actually docks points.
Her worst fault, in my opinion, is she's in the same fucking set as Worst Spirit. That is probably her biggest flaw. Like if Worst Spirit didn't exist,
combined with she incentivizes you to like kind of like retool your building thoroughly.
Oh man, do I have to actually play level 2s, man? FR? Oh man.
I play level 2s.
Level 2s are hard garbage, and you know that, sir.
Right, but I mean, there are useful ones.
Yes, there. Oh yes.
Especially Saints. Like, we're going to see some pretty neat alarm stuff, by the way.
Next.
Yep.
Visitor Kurumi 001500. When you play a choice, your entire team gets 500 power for the rest of the turn. Brainstorms is a tap self. She checks for either the level 1 choice or the level 3 choice that we just saw. And you get to salvage and choose one of your guys, give them 1,000 power for each one triggered.
So this is how you're gonna make Girl Crying a Nightmare get white enough to run over some pesky things. Probably.
Sure. Now, at the same time, though, well, again, it does create incentive for Girl Cloud of Nightmare.
Right. That's what I meant, like by the incentive that they're trying to like give you here.
But at the same time, though, it pretty much locks you into the extra booster.
Right.
Which
I think there's something that wrong about it. Don't get us wrong.
No, but it's kind of a slap in the face to those that bought set 1.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it's to like play off the fact that this is like a spin-off timeline kind of deal as well. So it's technically also like flavorful-ish in that regard.
God
but
damn it.
you could be rewarded for playing set one because like the level 2-1 Kurumi that like either you put the like you like move 2 cards from your waiting room to your clock or something that level assist thingy that could that automatically becomes useful if you play just a choice variant.
Right, but the problem I have with the problem, it's more of it's more of a financial kind of thing. That's my biggest problem with this. It's more of something that's from outside the game itself. This card is fine. Like if you want to build exclusively from the extra booster, this is a great card. This is a great incentive.
Oh yeah, I like it overall.
But my biggest problem is building it from set one. I'm just going. There's not there's not enough cards from the extra booster alone to build a competent deck. But set one players can't 100% ignore the extra booster. It's the way that Bushiroad gets you. Kind of speaking, you know?
Right. We've seen this happen notoriously with a Bang Dream Girls Band Party Volume 1. No, you could try to build a deck strictly from that set, and you wouldn't be in a bad position, but you were incentivized to pick up cards from set 1.
Toilet?
Toilet? Yeah. Happy Christmas, Kasumi.
Oh, fucking hell. Try building Bang Dream again.
And you know, the Arisa Ichigaya Fumio Mark II.
Not relevant.
Well, at the time it was.
Okay, at the time it was, yes, but not nowadays.
Right. I mean, you could argue Happy Christmas Cosby lost her luster too.
Though Bang Dream in general lost its luster.
Oof.
Oh, hello? Excuse me, sir. Can you say that to me with a straight face? That Bang Dream is still good now, man? Is still worthy at sitting at the champions table? Like
I believe in the next 2 extra boosters doing something to save it.
You believe?
I believe.
As a bomb meme simp man. Oh, but anyways, back to Kurumi here. You know, honestly speaking, if you want to build for the extra booster, go ahead. This is a great card.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, though, okay, I can't be that mean to it because of my financial qualms. Give her the playable, actually.
Yeah, no, she's a solid playable. I really like the incentivizing that some of these cards are doing.
You know, I've let my personal feelings get into the way, get in the way of ratings before. You can vouch for that.
Oh yeah.
The intolerance period. Oh, Kanokani and Pre-Kone.
They effectively rustled your jimmies.
Oh, they got sent to the incinerator. I declared them guilty before even giving them a trial. It's like guilty.
So effectively, Gavin's kangaroo court.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right,
but
we'll move on.
All right, next.
Yes. Difference in character, Kurumi. 101,000. This has a soul trigger, by the way. You know, choice, wink wink. She's a global 500 to your date and celestial spirit characters. And, why does that say Agasby Auto? Excuse me. Although when she's put to the stage from your hand, you may pay one gain yourself to search your deck for up to 1 Zafkyo Kurumi, the level 3 combo. And act Resonance, reveal 1 Zafkyo Kurumi from your hand, and rest this card to do a clock swap between your hand and your clock.
Okay, level 5. Wait, excuse me? Soul triggers? What's your else?
It's happening. The new mega.
Like, what is this nonsense? 1 triggers with soul triggers, and this isn't even god awful either.
Oh no. Like, I like the utility. Like, no,
okay,
Global 5 can never go wrong with those periods. Like,
it's a con for the level 3. So I never had to fetch it.
And free clock shenanigans.
Hey, look, my clock is my second hand, man. I heard you like playing Diva.
Or you're coming from Vanguard. I heard you like playing Angel Feather.
I heard you like playing Angel Feather.
Or you know, if you're hella OG. Yo, you miss playing Dog Days? Kurumi's got you.
Oh yeah, Gal Brainstorm? Let's fucking go.
Dog Days was all about, like, I have 2 hands.
What do you mean you have 2 hands? My life and my hand.
Oh fuck, you
Like-
right?
Oh fuck, you right. And this even says, "Hey guys, I can punch you even harder now." What?
Oh yeah, no, like again,
Well-
I love the incentivizing.
Like, well, what do you mean that swings for the tray, man? Excuse me, sir. Let me see your let me see your trigger, sir. Oh fuck, you right. I ate it too. Like what? What? Hey, Bushy, can you errata all the goblins that are yellow cards that have soul triggers pulls?
Oh no.
What?
This guy
Well-
wants to see Weiss Schwarz burn.
Yes, I do.
He's like, there will come a time where a dwarf shotgun style of deck becomes tier 1.
And man, I'd love to fucking see it, and nobody would play it. Nobody would fucking play it because they're like, ew. I have to build nothing but triggers in my deck. Yo, dog, excuse me, sir. Let me shuffle in 5 more triggers. What do you mean? I just ate an entire level. You didn't. It's like you played a shot, man. Yes, and you triggered in every column. How? Bruh, I have 40 triggers in my deck. FR. I have 40. What's next?
Shot. Yikes.
What's fucking next, Bushy? Level 0s with soul triggers?
Oh lord.
Oh lord. No.
No, but there was a very, very interesting time where we had costing level 0s.
Rickroll? I remember a Rickroll card being a 0-1. Like,
Oh yeah, there was that, but I think like the one before her was like way back in like Railgun 2 or something.
what's next, man? Level 0s with bloody soul triggers? FR? Oh.
I wouldn't play past him at this point.
Fuck it, let's go.
So overall,
I like this card actually.
yeah, so do I.
Yeah, you know what? Give this to playable.
Yeah, no, like the Kurumi centric deck really loves these clock manipulation shenanigans. And again, incentivizing you to like play with like Zafkio Kurumi and like they've done it very well versus like previous sets where they tried but like ultimately failed, right?
Better than the Emilia from fucking ReZero Frozen Bots, man.
Oh.
This is a much better. Can you post no Bushy? Do not give ReZero things like this.
It's okay.
Right, next.
It's going to rebirth now. It's gonna be okay now.
Good. You can have your rebirths. Black Cloth Spirit Kurumi 3285. This gains 1,000 for each of your other date or celestials in your back row. Alarm. If you are level 2 or higher and you have a full board, this card gets the following ability. Startup, pay 2, ditch 1. Oh god. Put this card in any slot on your board and put the top card of your deck to your clock. And of course, when you use the startup or your hardcaster, you may heal. What?
It is quite the. It gets really reminds me of a Dog Days card actually, because most Dog Days like their changes came from your clock. This is kind of like doing the same thing.
Cool,
it's like there's no change involved. You're just like, oh, this is the top card of my clock. Hello.
And man, I see this as divination, okay?
Right. So everyone remembers good old swimsuit Anzu from the couple.
Or Shenlin. Or that Shenlin creature, man.
Oh, that Shenlin creature.
Excuse me, sir. Am I wrong? Shenlin? But at the same time, I'm just going, divination on a 10-5 body.
It's pretty nifty. And that handout, imagine picking a coin message summoning this thing. Because you have 3 coin messages in your hand.
Let's fucking go.
That's pretty stonks overall. And she's a beefy 10-5. I like a style of early play versus Oh, I don't know. What? Giga Fight appearance Toka? No, Bushi,
No.
no.
Even though the community will have our heads on our pike for that one.
Do it. I rather play Black Cloak Spirit Kurumi any day.
I'm about to say you can have my head on a pike. I'll play this every goddamn
It's
time.
10,500 as long as I'm playing the darn game.
I mean, we would serve Shooter.
Especially in a Kurumi, like more Kurumi focused deck, you will have back row, otherwise you are kind of screwed.
How are you playing the game?
That deck in particular needs back row to function.
Yoga, the one zero that we just looked at. Yoga, I'm 11k.
Bro,
I'm an 11k divination. What?
stonks.
What?
So good.
Excuse me, sir? Did you just say divination? Majority of people are like, what the fuck's a divination? I'm like, two in a blue, draw 2 cards. Excuse me, I'm not calling it Pot of Greed. I'm calling it divination.
Like, you say, oh yeah, 2 in a blue. Sorry, I misheard that.
Yeah, it's 2 in a blue, man.
Okay. I almost thought it just hurts 2 straight up mana.
Oh, 2 straight up mana for 2 cards? Let's fucking go! Wait, that'd be so fucking... No. Pulls no?
Yeah, no is right.
But anyways,
Gavin, most people that found Weiss Schwarz found Yu-Gi-Oh before they even knew what Magic the Gathering even was.
Well, I'm sorry, I come from Magic. By the way,
I don't even remember the Pokemon equivalent of Draw 2.
Bill.
It's actually Bill Lamau.
Yeah, it's literally Bill. But literally, rip MPL. My condolences to the 2 million. But at the same time,
did we have to bring that up here? No, right?
No, but I'm going to anyways. But at the same time, I like the fact that you can't really spam this.
Oh yeah, no. I like it. I like it's more tact. Like, this is a smooth brain condition I can get behind.
Well, not only is it smooth brain, but it also requires the alarm.
Right. Like,
so,
in a Kurumi focus deck, that's not hard to do. Let's be honest.
That's child's play.
Right, you can just go, I can just clock for turn. hence Gavin's divination comment.
It's like you divination for 2. It's still divination for 2, but at the same time,
you have a pretty thick body.
Right. And the reason why I'm considering this a true +1 instead of a cantrip, Kurumi is sizable enough to live.
Oh yeah.
Like, at worst case, she's a cantrip. Mm-hmm. Cool. I pitched a climax for that. That's a dead card in my hand anyway.
Right, I get like this.
Sure, my actual hand size didn't grow, but at the same time, that filter is still very useful.
And my board pressing, if anything, your board pressing screw.
Right, that board. It's like, can you eliminate this 11k? No. Okay. Okay, no. So she's a +1, and I'm talking true +1s here.
Right, like, oh man, like I love this design.
Oh, you don't know what to fucking give this card, man. Love it. Like,
I love this design. Like, oh my goodness, Bushiro. Why did you like? Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like they tried. They definitely like tried something very different, and I like it with this set.
Oh yeah. It's great. This is definitely worthy of the double rare status.
Oh yeah. No. I love it. All right.
All right. Next.
All right. We got Stick Gunpoint Kurumi 00500. When she attacks, choose one of your other Data Celestial Spirit characters and gets 1500 power until end of turn. And alarm at the beginning of your opponent's climax phase. If she's the top card of your clock, all of your Gate and Celestial Spirit characters get the following ability until end of turn. When they are frontal attack, you may pay a cost of discarding one card from your hand to give that character plus 2k power until end of turn.
He's so stonks, man.
Very stonks.
I'm going, I can pitch dead climax in my hand and have it turn into 2k counters? Let's go! and even more stonks. I pitched. You frontal attacked plus 2k. Actual combat step. Another 2k. Let's go.
You could do that. How often you would give a singer a question?
And man, you have some plague scary thing. Fuck off.
Fair. Like, yeah, you'll do that and then plop down your Toka Yakogami.
And man, let's fucking go.
I assume that's what you're referring to. Toka Yakogami? Yeah.
Yeah, plus 4,000. Plus 4.
Plus 4,000 for 2 car stonks.
And man, you thought your plague scary thing could plus you? No.
Oh yeah, like yo, imagine being threatened by like Shiroha. Yo, unironically gets the 2.
Yeah. Fuck off. Like,
oh yo, Shiroha, no.
No?
I will.
What do you mean?
What do you mean no? You're only plus 2k. You're not enough.
Yeah,
Okay, trigger. Or yeah, because that's the actual attack they trigger after you do this.
Yep.
Entering
Plus
counter
another
step.
2k.
Toka Yakogami. FR.
Yeah. And man, it's so you can't recover your hand.
I'll just concede it.
Yeah, what's that game?
Oh man, like oh, oh man, I like Rex like yo.
It's sword and stonks, man. I don't know. I don't even know where that meme comes from. It's sword and stonks, man.
It's a D4DJ character. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, you think I know who these DJ creatures are, man? You use this Rinku a lot. I'm not sure who that even is.
She's the typical Genki protagonist type.
Oh, okay.
But people debatably call her even more hyperactive than the likes of Kasumi.
Oh God, no! That'd be so annoying.
I mean, there are people who really love her because they find her to be less. They find her to be more intellectually capable than Kasumi, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, again,
like unlike Kasumi, she's actually supposed to be cultured. Because
okay.
Her, quick, like off note, she grew. She was raised in Japan, but her parents, being nature researchers, if I'm not mistaken, moved to Africa, where she grew up for like most of the rest of her life until high school.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
she became quite intertwined with like the native African culture in whatever area she was in, like the Congo drums and the traditional folk dancing and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Because hey man, the most common one I see Rinku slain.
Okay. That's because a teammate of mine wanted to see it becoming a emote. I was like, sure, fuck it. And then he just goes, this is worse. And then I used it in the D4DJ Discord, and you're like, yo, we're taking this.
Rinku slain?
That's a good emote. We're taking this.
Oh God damn. Well, anyways. Stick gunpoint here. You know what? I like this card. Give this the playable, actually.
Oh yeah, no. I really like this card.
Skewer me for that one if you want, guys. But fuck.
I'm good at playable as well. Like I like this. I'm like, yo, I like the versatility. On the board, she could do something. In the clock, she could do something.
More counters. More counters. Let's go, boys.
Imagine turning your entire hand to victory. Like, that Umi card for 7 pockets that did the same thing. No, she's nothing compared to this.
Umi comes down to fucking level 3, man. This is immediate. Let's go.
Right. Let's go indeed. Alright, let's move on.
Alright, next. Original appearance, TV key, 104k. During your turn, if you have a card in exile, this card gains 2/5 power and gains additional 6k when fighting at level 2.
Okay, 12,500 power, level 2 killer.
She does a response every time, though.
That every level 2 killer does.
Hey, look, it's Ayumu. Well, actually, no, Ayumu was so much easier to get online.
That was how I experienced 1 FR. Well, to be fair, as we inch closer towards green, we will see cards can just go to memory pretty easily. There's a certain card that like says, "Oh, memory? Imagine everything going to memory. What?
What? Oh god. Memory erase when?
Memory erase when?
Amen. But at the same time, yo, you know what's funny is, well, this is your mileage may vary, just like the same as Ayugo.
Oh yeah.
If you're not facing a ton of standby, this is kind of worthless.
Right.
If you are facing a ton of standby,
oh, go for it. Make them cry.
Or at least
forcing against that card.
Bare minimum, if they can eat, like, this beats a lot of the 10-5s out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a key strategy would be to kill the 10-5 and decide the other two lanes, or crash. Or crash, because you probably pumped a lot of resources into Hibiki. At the same, if you didn't, though, you know, at the same time, you probably just want to side to ensure the death of the level 2 if they're the regenerate variant. If they're the Hana Encore variant, that's a lot tougher.
Right, I mean, you just go all in front, but
at that point, I mean, I can't believe I'm about to mention this, but this ties with the Soul Sleeper's Mr. Gargantua. This ties with Gargantua. Now, it'll force the card out of his hand, but at the same time, bro, the fact that this even ties with Gargantua. Like, the reason why I'm mentioning Gargantua is because Gargantua is a 2/3/12/5. Sure, he's a level 0. Actually, no, this isn't even Gargantua's level 0.
Could be like, wait. If this thing gets -2 level on the stage.
Oops, my bad.
Doesn't that mean that literally no level 2 card works on him?
Oh yeah, that's true. Excuse me.
Whoa, but that comes at a cost of you could sign it for no penalty.
5 ever, man. Well, Gargantua is going to slash you for 3.
Oh.
Gargantua is going to slash you for 3, so... level 0 bum? Level 1 red bum? That's pretty much the only options to stick Gargantua there.
So it seems.
Ooh. But anyways, back to Hibiki here. And I feel a lot of people are going to skewer me for that one, but at the same time... At the same time, when presented in front of you, the Gargantua's a gigantic pain in the ass. Hibiki, playable minus.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like it's overall your mileage may vary card. And,
I don't know, man. What about your former locales?
My locales?
Yeah, your locales.
We got a fair amount of standby, so she'll actually be pretty useful there.
Against Soul Sleeper?
Oh yeah, playable minus for me as well.
Against Soul Sleeper, kind of useless, honestly.
Because he's gonna be like, no, I'm playing my level 2s fairly.
No, or he's gonna stand by and shut out like Gargantua.
That's not level 2. Oh, wait, what do you mean? Let me pick a card? Oh, gosh darn it.
I mean, it's one of those, like, he's either gonna play non-standby decks, or he's either gonna hardcast his level 2s, or he's gonna play shit like Gargantua.
He sure loves to think outside the box, doesn't he?
I mean, there's a reason why that you put him in front of most players, they're gonna be like, what the fuck do I do?
Understandable.
Oh, and the guy rolls the nat 20, you're screwed.
So it seems.
Alright, next.
Right, we now have Presence of Mind Kurumi 104500. When she dies, you look it up to the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal only 1 yellow card amongst them, add to your hand, and put the remaining cards to the waiting room. If you add a card this way, discard 1 card from your hand. And put this card in the waiting room to choose one of your Deus Celestial Spirit characters, and it gets power +2 galaxy until end of turn.
Yo, I can sacrifice this for 0?
Yo.
She's her own sack outlet? What?
Neat.
Imagine this. So you don't have. So let's say you're playing the level 1 Kurumi combo from the extra booster here. You're like, I have a 7/5 wall in front of me. I know they don't. I'm going to test to see if they have the counter. I don't have the climax. Presence of Mind. Go.
Again, okay. Oh, by the way, on Death Trigger.
Yeah, on Death Trigger reveals. Oh, it's stored in stalks. There's the choice. Pick it up. Pitch some useless dead card in my hand. Let's go.
So good.
And a lot of people did not play the Darkness from Konosuba.
Because
And-
you had to play over her. Because you either play over her or you crash the ring, both of which were pretty bad choices in general.
Like, at the same time, I'm going... Darkness was not as restricted as Kurumi here.
No, she wasn't.
I feel a lot of people don't like the on death / on reverse Komes. I'm going, why? They don't play the one from pre-Kone, the Yuki. I'm going, that fetches Fugo, the popular bar combo, and Pekarine's choice combo. I mean, all three of them aren't terrible.
Right.
And he is a level 0.
Mm-hmm. And he's a good 2,500 if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, he's 0025.
What? No, what?
I mean, it like they didn't play Darkness from Konosuba. Like, Darkness isn't terrible either. Oh, sure, you have to ram her in. At the same time,
Like, you're using her as more of a way to set up, which is not a bad plan ever.
right? And she can be used as emergency mill in worst case scenario.
Right, that was like a good game about Kobe. You never had to take a climax.
And
sometimes the top foot just says, what's the climax? Okay, I just milled 4 without paying stonks.
cool. And even in the case where I had to neg a card, like, according to most players, 1 stock is 1 card. So it's like you whiffed a brainstorm.
And you're like, okay, sure.
Fair enough. It's the same as whiffing a brainstorm. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, Weiss players confuse me, man. They really do. I've been playing this game for 5 years, and shit, people still confuse me.
I mean, you'll get people like that in any card game, right?
At least in Magic, it's less so. At least in Magic, it's less so. Like, at least in Magic, their actions make at least some sense. Like, I can at least see that, like, once they explain their standpoint, okay, I can see it. In a lot of cases here, double standards, like, I feel the player base has a lot of double standards. Don't you?
Talk about a lot of double standards. I think I might be over exaggerating.
Okay, I might be exaggerating, sure. But at the same time...
There are some noticeable ones, but I wouldn't say it's a lot in number.
Fair enough, but...
It's more of... It's almost like some of the games are pretty much the equivalent of saying, I want you to have my cake and eat it too.
Is it just greed?
Most of it stems from greed, let's be honest here. You kind of notice that, like, the community's kind of like, why is this card so fair? A longer time, right?
I'm going in it, and I'm going because the game is supposed to be fair.
Like, are you looking for Yu-Gi-Oh in Weiss Schwarz?
If you want Yu-Gi-Oh, go back to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like it kind of bothers me about like what people want in a game sometimes in general.
I mean, the whole
like I've seen like some people, like especially playing West like the first like couple times, they complain about one of two things. Oh, this person plays so many double R's, and my deck doesn't do enough, or two. Oh, there's so much sack. I lost because my opponent out-cancelled me, and I don't know how to explain it otherwise.
no, you lost the game because you're a rookie, in all likelihood. And double rares, that's Japanese card games in general, dude.
Right, high rarity matters, but at the same time, we do see lower rarity cards that are like the diamonds in the rough.
Oh yes. But at the same time, so back to presence of mind here. Why aren't like I can see a lot of other reviewers going, this card isn't that good. And I'm going, if you're playing exclusively playing, especially if you're playing exclusively out of the extra booster, bruh, this should definitely be in your list somewhere.
Right, and you could debatably consider this for even like people playing Kotori level 1 combo.
Okay, definitely. If I played Kotari level 1 combo, definitely. Why not play this?
Like, imagine like making Kotori actually be able to run over things. Unthinkable.
She's 6'5" power and toughness, dude. The same as the Kurumi level 1 combo.
Right, but get your requirements, actually guarantee your requirements to hand. Or at least increase your chances to get your requirements to hand.
Oh yeah, and it gives me better chances at good cards from Kotori too. It also increases let's say my top 4 were trash.
I mean, like taking a climax means that's one less level 0 that Kurumi whips on.
Right. Whoa. Kotori doesn't whip on level 0s, dude. She whips on climaxes only.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me.
But at the same time, you oftentimes don't want to grab level 0s anyway. Like, you're like, what is level 0 doing for me now? Nothing. So, at the same time, presence of mind, get this card the playable.
Yeah, very solid card.
One of the better cards you can get out of this extra booster.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next. Reasonable Judgment Kurumi, 2/1/6K. This is a 2K assist to level 3s and up. Let's see here. Tap this. Choose one date or celestial spirit in your grave and put it at the top or the bottom of your clock. If you put a card in your clock this way, put the bottom of your clock into the grave at end of turn. Well, this is clock manipulation.
Yep, and especially you're playing something with like Black Cloak Spirit Kurumi, this is how you try to increase those chances of her popping off.
Or the level 3. I forget what her name is, but
which level 3?
The level 3 Zafkiel. I just gotta remember it's her signature attack.
Yeah, Zafkiel to you want more choices to choose from for the burn. Yes.
Like it benefits a choice so much.
Oh yeah, and like you really get like the clock choice in set 1 for Kurumi. Well, Kurumi waifu folks, you definitely got a nice tool here.
Now, I would say this is better than set 1 Kotori, the level 3 support. No, not even close.
But she's in a league of her own, right?
Right, that support is so good.
Like, I'll play that shit from your hand, like, unironically.
It's worth it. She costs 2, but at the same time,
for what she costs, she gives you so much.
She's a cantrip in 2 of her 3 modes, dude.
Pretty good.
If I remember correctly.
And you feel like the characters are not worth it, pump that soul.
Yep. She's a fucking climax, man. Like, but a reasonable judgment here, you know what? Fairly reasonable, actually. Yeah. She helps Zafkiel, and she helps the early play.
Both of which, like, pretty neat abilities.
Though, I do have to say that Kotori from set 1 is better, so playable minus here, I'll be a bit more conservative.
And, that's fair enough. I'll keep being nicer and give it to playable, because,
fair enough.
In like, just greater context overall, again, like, the fact that it's, like, utilize it with, like, the cards in here as well as, like, something from set 1 that I might have, like, forgotten about at this point.
Fair enough.
But, using it with, like, the modular Kurumi drops or / drop salvage, change the number of cards in your clock to choose the mode you want.
Yo, that's so good.
Alright, let's move on then.
Yep.
Alright, new story, Kurumi and Hibiki, level 3, 2 cost 9,500 power. This card gets power plus power for each of your other characters with Kurumi or Hibiki in your card names. And on play, pay 1 to stock swap.
Okay. Okay, so people are gonna be like, well, where's our stock swap if we don't Oh god, new story. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm having flashbacks, man.
Guess what more you don't need to use on War Spirit Kurumi anymore, people.
True, but the name, man, new story, FR.
It's a commonly used name in Weiss Schwarz at this point.
I still have PTSD, man.
Bro.
Even after all this time.
Bro. You call that PTSD, FR?
Amen. Amen. That more like I have the shakes from that. I have the shakes, man.
The fucking
Fucking shakes, like. Oh. But regardless, though, stock swapping. Cool. Did we really need this? Did we really, man?
Especially if playing Worst Spirit, no.
No? But if you're playing Zafkiel,
Yeah.
this is helpful.
Yeah. And, hey, this has bulk.
11-5. Yo, this is
in front of that Visible Judgment Kurumi. Oh boy, baby.
Oh, baby. It's just like Alice from Alice's Ancient 2.
Thick.
Ultra, extra thick. And man, did you want me to say ultra thick instead? But at the same time, though, niche. I'm sorry, but I have to niche this. It's a good card, don't get me wrong.
I'll be a little nicer. I'll give it a playable minus. It's there, especially once you branch away from War Spirit Kurumi.
We have War Spirit. That's why I'm giving this the niche.
I'll be a little nicer. While yes, War Spirit is very good, I will not discount that Zafkiel is not a bad top end.
No. Zafkiel is good. It's just War Spirit exists, man.
Right. All
right. Next. Oh, god damn it. Elf. Kurumi. 0/0, 1500. Shuffle in 2 damage. When this enters the battlefield, if you do, this card can decide attack without penalty until end of turn, and when this card attacks, give somebody 1500.
So according to Gavin, this is apparently a functional reprint of a promo.
Yo, our promo was like 15 bucks, 20 bucks, man.
Like, it's the exact same text, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so people who are like on the fence about buying that promo, don't be. Gale Bullet got your back.
Damn. I mean, I just want to be like, I just want to run a Mari dab count.
Oh,
at this point. Oh, come on, man. When I think dab, I think Mari. Okay.
But Mari or Mario?
Mari.
Okay.
You know which Mari I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm making sure.
Oh, of course. I'm just going. A lot of EN lists run this card. And I'm going, why? So we don't have to...
Weren't they doing it for the wrong reasons overall? Because their locals say something along the lines of, we'll use the printed text on the misprint until Bushiro says no.
I don't even know what the misprint was.
Oh, it says shuffle 2 cards.
Not two characters?
No.
FR? So they got fucking cloud glasses for 0?
Apparently.
What is this nonsense? Yeah, no. I'm like, bro. I wish I could have cloud glasses for 0, don't you?
Oh, it'd be nice, but Bushiro is not that nice. They know there's a limit to design.
That's insanity, man.
Like defensive cards have to cost something.
Right. There's a reason why cloud glasses cost you 3.
Right. At minimum, a defensive card costs 2 stock to pop off. In most cases.
Unless your name is Nijigasaki high school 3rd years.
That still costs. Well, okay. With that card, that doesn't cost as much. You're right.
Just say that. But anyways, I'm just like going. Even in JP lists, I'm going like in early like pre-ban JP. I'm going. I've never saw this card before. I had to read it. Why? Why is this promo like $20-$30?
Was it event
Like
exclusive, or is it was a box topper? Box topper.
I think it's a box. I think it's a box topper. Yeah.
I feel like mostly it's the art. TBH. It's just like her like that sexy lingerie, and
And that bikini outfit.
yeah, well, yeah, something like that. And it's also like the Kurumi like without her high twin tails. It's her low twin tails. But she's just going out. She's just going out with Shigo.
I'm just going. Okay. Card's like $30.
I'm assuming mainly for the art, more than anything else, or the like, or the plus 15 pump question mark.
I don't fucking know, man.
Like, was there like that one they have a lack of power boosting, did it?
No. And also, most Japanese lists were standby.
Which makes even less sense. I mean, I get it's probably for the. I'm arguing as for the artwork here more than anything else.
Why was this card so expensive?
I'm putting best on the artwork.
Okay. Let's go with the artwork then.
Because I'm kind of like it's already artwork, or the plus 15 because apparently Gao 1 had no real power boosting.
Okay, I saw this on like a few Japanese lists. I'm going cool.
I'm pretty sure at that point it's for the second ability here.
Not for the fact, like the main reason why EM players ran this is because of the damn misprint.
As far as I know, I mean, I don't know for sure. I know some locals were saying enough to know that would be OP.
I think the one that I used to go to, my former locales, our policy was, yo, dog, we go according to the Japanese translations.
Right.
We go according to the Japanese.
Yeah, you actually remember that, like, some, like more recently established Weiss Schwarz locals seldom have experience with Japanese play, if at all. So they don't know what to do.
They go to the bloody errata page because
well, there was like a period of time in between release and errata page before the errata actually took place.
Oh God!
So what do you do? What do you do before Bushro says anything? And you are an organizer that doesn't know about JP at all because only like once in a blue moon a JP player shows up.
I would ask the JP player for advice on this one because this sounds hella OP.
Or even worse, you're a Weiss Schwarz tournament organizer in name only, and you know next to nothing about how the game works.
Again, I would do my research at I would ask somebody who actually plays the game.
Like you probably have ran into or heard of some of these stores who just host tournaments without really knowing the intricacies of the game behind them. Because they're like, dude, I specialize in Magic, or I specialize in Pokemon, I specialize in Yu-Gi-Oh, I specialize in Dragon Ball Super.
Right. And we're just hosting this for the players.
Because we still do business with Busher. Or I specialize in Vanguard or something, right?
Okay. In Vanguard,
At least in Vanguard, you know about triggers, which means knowing something about shuffling cards might ring a bell.
It'd be like shuffling 2 heal triggers back to your deck.
That'd be pretty stupid, yes.
It's the same as shuffling 2 climaxes, isn't it, man?
Well, 2 climaxes is more OP because heals could whiff. If you're not at equal or more damage to your opponent, the heal whiffs.
Right. Or imagine shuffling 2 criticals back into your deck.
Well, what's funny is that Gavin, your experience with Vanguard never involved people using the Legion mechanic, did you?
No.
Right, so the Legion mechanic, no, it's very relevant because it's already in the JP version of Vanguard Zero, where you shuffle back 4 cards from your drop zone to perform Legion.
Any of them?
Any 4 cards.
Oh God. Oh, excuse me, sir. Let me shuffle in 4 crits,
Yeah, unironically.
or shuffle in 4 heals.
Right. Could happen as
Oh
well.
God.
There you go.
Oh God.
That's what a lot of Legion games should like go pretty fast.
Yeah, because they shuffle in 4 fucking crits, man.
But you'll be like, oh, triggers in hand. Guard with them, so we say it's set for Legion.
Attack 13,000 to Vanguard, no block. Sure, triggers 2 criticals. Fug.
Well, if you were attacking with a Legion Vanguard, it was at least 20,000 because you combine the power of the mate. So it's 11,000 plus the 9,000 that the mate usually provides.
Okay, 20,000 to Vanguard.
Right.
20,000. Any blockers? No. Okay, trigger. Okay, crit trigger. 10,000 to Vanguard. Okay, crit trigger. 10,000 to Vanguard.
At least during Legion there were 5,000 because
okay.
it wasn't until the V series like they became 10,000.
Oh God. And I know crits is 10,000. Okay.
Because most people, by the time you were playing Vanguard, most people have switched to the V triggers because of the bigger stat line.
And Matt, I was taught 10,000 were crits, man. 10k to, and you always assign power to Vanguard.
Wait, you don't assign power to Vanguard unless they block you.
Oh, no, to rear guards. Excuse me.
Right. Anyway, I love Kurumi here.
Well,
we already have power boosts at this point, thanks to cards that we've already seen before this.
Why would I play this?
Yeah, because there's a big speed desired at minimum.
Is it time already, man?
It might be time.
Okay, I will beat Kurumi with 30 shoes for her insolence. I'd even have to look this time. And you can
look this up. They make a big TV. Why? So you can watch Gate a Bullet in HD.
Man, you know the default is the double. The default is always the double.
I didn't even have to. Where were we doing that in
Nijigasaki. Well, at the same time, nope. We're back to doubles default, man.
Doubles default.
All right, next.
Yes. So now we have Diamonds Cut Diamonds Kurumi. It's 002500 on play. Climax swap.
Yo, I like this.
Yeah, you can start playing that Japanese paper folding technique card.
Yeah, but where's my green in that case?
Do you need green?
No. I don't play basic realizer.
Oh, sorry, you playing basic? I'm sorry, you playing basic realizer in your deck now?
No.
So yeah.
Card's good. Card's good. I don't have the green to cast it.
Right. So you know, for people, if you really want a more on-color climate swap that's also not tiny, Kurumi's got you.
And the Japanese folding technique has a trash first sentence. Don't play it. Unless you want your opponent to know your hand.
Right, I was just like, we only play it literally because... Wait.
What other choice did we have?
It was a green card, right? I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a green card.
But I have to remember that Japanese paper folding technique was also on blue.
True.
So,
I like how we're calling your Japanese folding technique now.
Am I wrong?
Thanks, Randall. Ooh. Yeah, get this card to playable.
Yeah, I was going to be like, yeah, no, climate swaps are great.
And man, it proves that it's only a 500 power deficit.
I got. Yeah. Oh, I mean, from a vanilla. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next. Precision shooting, Kurumi. 1145. This is an anti-change stock bomb.
We all know usual drill people. Your mileage may vary.
Am I spoiled?
Are you going to now blame Shizuku at this point? No,
Oh.
right?
No, that's sleeping creature, man.
Oh gosh.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, gosh darn it, that sleeping creature? And man, that card is OP, man.
He's OP, yeah.
That card is awful. Like, what? And Shizuku, I think I have spoiled with Shizuku!
Well, I mean, like, she's just a stock bomb that's like even better, right? Because she goes stock positive.
Yeah, stop positive, man. This is so
And,
good.
you know, you can ironically play her exchange target and actually not feel bad.
It's a mini chicken wreck, man.
Like, that's fine.
That's so good. Who cares if she dies in response?
So yeah, we're just gonna get. I think we're just gonna do a standard protocol in this.
Yep. Matt, I'm so spoiled. I'm so spoiled. Like, you can tell that we just got off the heels of Nijigasaki. It's like, yeah.
There's a reason why this video has not one but two Nishigasaki video cards.
Alright, next.
Alright. We now have in Reminiscence Hibiki 001500. You can play Climaxes from your hand without meeting the card requirement, and it's a global 500. For Rexian has returned apparently.
Oh no. Hey. I'm starting to think that Wizards has infiltrated the Weiss Schwarz R&D department, man.
Gosh darn it.
Am I wrong?
To be fair though, a recent prominent employee from Japanese Wizards of the Coast has infiltrated Bushiroad.
Oh Jesus Christ, no.
It's the guy in charge of Vanguard.
Okay, good.
Hey.
Okay.
You don't know if you're passing ideas between the departments at this point.
True. Oh Jesus Christ, no! What's next? Titans and Weiss Schwarz?
Stop right there.
I need help.
You definitely need help. I'd rather Weiss Schwarz have Super Friends before Titans.
Super Friends FR men. Oh, Jace Valerian, Chandra.
Imagine if and when Weiss Schwarz steals from Vanguard the concept of set orders and creates set events.
No. What's next?
It's okay. They'll change the event cost like they did with the order cost in Vanguard. You can only play up to one event card per turn.
Okay. Well, goodbye, Diva.
Goodbye, Diva. True, that does ruin quite a few decks.
But at the same time, like, Planeswalkers in Weiss Schwarz, when? Planeswalkers in Weiss Schwarz. And I love Planeswalkers.
Oh yeah, I guess like, overall. There have been some pretty good ones. There's also been some very evil ones.
Teferi, Time Reveler.
Insert any of Nicol Bolas Planeswalkers here.
Saheeli Rai. No. Shall we mention the devil's name? Shall we mention the devil's name?
Oh no.
Jace the Mind Sculptor, anybody?
You actually say Liliana the effing Veil.
Liliana the Veil? Oh no, we haven't even scratched the surface yet, man. Compared to True Evil. We haven't even touched True Evil yet.
True Evil.
And then a certain 3-mana walker that goes to 6 loyalty turns your shit into Elks.
Big bro moment.
Back to Hibiki here. Actually, no. What would your reaction be if you see Planeswalkers in Weiss Schwarz? I'll be like, Planeswalkers in Weiss FR. What is this game?
I'm actually focusing your attacks away from the player to deal with a it's almost like playing money counters.
And you can imagine you could cancel for your Planeswalker.
Oh no. Okay, we're going too far with this.
Okay, we're going too far with this. Hibiki here, I really like actually. Wait, but if we're playing mono yellow,
the better question is more of did they like need a card like that? Period.
No.
Like, can you think of like any kind of greedy AF build that would care for that first sentence?
No. 8 standby don't care. Book standby don't care.
Like we don't have any. We don't like there aren't climax combos that were crossing colors between a character and climax, right?
No. Kotori combo doesn't care.
Like I'm
Like,
thinking like the closest what we would think of would be like maybe like no Yoshino didn't have stuff like that, right?
Yoshino's a time machine, man. And she's on 8 bars, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So crisis averted, I guess?
Like I'm just trying to imagine like when would not being like when would not having a Miku core requirement be actually useful?
In Dow, no. In LB would like a win with this card, though.
Which is why LB's never gonna get it, right? Hopefully.
Right. Don't give them any ideas, man. It's like there are a lot of things I'd rather see than LB getting this.
I think if anything, this is like if and when they expand on Gal further down the line, this could come back into relevance. It's probably what is going to happen here.
Here's the time cap, so I'm giving this for right now though, the niche.
Yeah, I'll give it a miss for now as well, just because I can't predict the future. It's the main problem. Oh man, if oh man, the days that we make prophecies that come true.
I've already made a few prophecies that have come true.
Oof.
And they're not good ones either. Trust me.
Alright.
Alright, next. No questions asked, Kurumi. This is a 1500 counter with Shift.
Neat?
Why would I play this over Toka? Counters don't have color requirements.
It's more of you only play it because you want this shift, if anything.
Cool. I don't care. I really don't, man.
Like, it's just more the argument of like, imagine like being able to like play a clock manipulator, you need a backup at some point really quick, try to set it up so that it's ready for you in the next main phase or something. I for sure.
This doesn't even have a bloody trigger on it, man.
It doesn't. No,
so I can even pick this up with a choice.
No, you can't. You cannot get it off a choice. Unfortunately, you're really just playing this because it has shift.
Man, I gotta look for a good one, man.
I'm not gonna give you a call. I'm just gonna say this is more of a Kurumi waifu card because of the shift. If I'm not mistaken, outside of swimsuit, Kurumi isn't having other counters.
Kurumi is behind each and every catastrophe on the face of the earth.
Is that actually accurate?
No.
Okay, I didn't get far enough in now to know. I'll get you finishing it one day. Even though I have my teammates telling me like,
prepare the whiskey.
Good luck. Prepare the whiskey. All right, I still have a thing of bourbon whiskey here.
Prepare the whiskey. You're gonna need it.
All right, let's move on. We now have Dealings Kurumi 104500. She's like doing all these similar gun poses across these cards that's starting to look the same. Anyway, this ability activates up to twice per turn. When your characters put excuse me, did I read that wrong? It's read from your hand to your clock.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the hell?
So, or I don't know. I know what to say. It's put to your clock from your hand. This card gets plus 3,000 kill angle. Turn is just character hand encore. Neat, I guess.
Why would I care?
But you can only put cards from your hand to your clock so many times a turn anyway.
And
chances are you can't, like, I'm trying to think. We have not seen anything yet that can do it on the opponent's turn. Was there any set one that could?
No, I can't think of any.
So you can't use this defensively.
And this gets destroyed in response every time.
I mean, you could if you could use the first ability defensively, it wouldn't. But because you
You
can't,
can't.
yeah, that's yikes. Is clock manipulation the only solution for Kurumi? So it seems. So it seems.
What is the cure for such disorders? Beatings. I love using that one. Oh boy.
Right.
Nice cat. Running through bullets, Kurumi. 2125. This is your standard memory kick counter.
Oh, okay. Permanent removal on the defensive. Neat.
Cool. And man, you need a way to defend black cloth Kurumi, man.
Right, and also yeet away possibly your opponent's encoreable early play. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah. Dealing with fucking recurables. Which a lot of people are like, ew, recurables.
They refuse to play them.
You know, it's funny. I don't see them in a lot of lists, actually.
What?
Yeah, I'm like going, wait, what?
What are they playing instead in those titles that have them? I mean, okay. Slime I could see facing out because they're moving towards a standby or a choice. Fair.
Right.
Okay, so Slime face theirs out. Can
Konosuba
Konosuba can't. Well,
I see it in lower numbers. I see it in much lower numbers. I see it like 2.
people are shifting towards like
Aqua.
combo, so she's not as needed. Is the argument?
But at the same time, I see a lot of 2s.
It's just more of.
What?
I'm not too sure. I mean, oh, somehow they ran out of space, I guess.
Or LOL, it gets bombed.
Right, and Otome in the couple did motivate people to play bombs. Fair.
I mean, she's the main motivator.
Right. Now, alicization. I'll play cantrip Dutrio with the claws.
I don't fucking know. Aincrad styles? I see a lot of more. I see more Aincrad styles, man.
But what are they playing? Like more level 1s, more level 0s?
Again, I see quite a few of that bar nonsense.
Oh, okay.
That either the bar nonsense or the two when you boy, man. It's your boy combo.
And my boy on that combo does sneak.
He's bulky. He's bulky.
He wig.
Like he's 11k stock soul, you know.
Wig.
He's wag. You know, I've seen the 6 pants 2 stock soul. I've seen that pop up quite a bit.
That's not a terrible way to go.
It's not. But at the same time, I don't like Shinon combo, man.
Fair enough. But
I really don't like Shinon combo.
Here, we typically give these a what? Playable minus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, playable minus.
Right. I mean, like, it's less. Your mileage may vary than like a level 2 killer, but it's about the same. Like, it's about like you have like 80 pesky recurrents you gotta deal with. This is the way to like eliminate them, right?
Right.
And Gale Live's known to be a bit bulky in general.
Of course, I see people.
You are playing one of the best standby decks out there.
And I do see people playing like 1 or 2 copies of some sets. Like Slime plays theirs.
Right, people are starting to realize permanent removal is powerful.
So good. It's so good.
Like one of the reasons why like something like Assault Lily is like still decent because they have the Yuri bomb. It's a memory bomb.
And Tazusa.
And Tazusa kicks to memory. Like a whopping like 12,000 whatever the heck.
He's 11k actually.
11k, excuse me, I forget my numbers.
And Tazus is 8-5 that gains 2-5, so.
Okay, excuse me.
But at the same time, I'm going, people are still, and I saw my being more expensive. I'm like, good. And when Andrew tried to argue with me about that, he's all like, bro, mine's not all that good. I'm like, FR, mine's amazing. Like, a recurable healer that dodges bombs? Let's go. He's like, you have to pitch a card for it. Who cares?
You probably have something to spare.
Right. Anyways, next.
Alright, we now have Silos, Destro, and Beager, Kurumi, 2-1-7,000. During your turn, you have 2 or more other Deus Lesser Spirit characters. With your roll, that's honestly a little difficult. This card gets power plus 4,000. And Auto Alarm, at the beginning of your requirement phase, if she's the top card of your cook, choose one of your characters and it gets the following ability until end of turn. On reverse, you may put that character to your opponent's stock. If you do, put the bottom card of your opponent's stock to the waiting room.
So, is Bushiroad trying to tell us fuck recurables?
Yes.
Wow. Okay then.
Like this thing beats for 11k, almost. Not quite as good as a level 3 killer, but it's serviceable, and at least it could do that against level 2s. And she's in your court. Fuck your recurable.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, man.
Like,
that's pretty good.
This is a pretty nifty level 2. It's just probably one of the more underrated cards of this set.
I would be very surprised if other review shows don't rate this highly. You know what? Get this playable, actually.
I mean, alright. I wouldn't go that far, only because it's a slightly tiny stat line, and
I like the second man.
And the second ability. I'm putting this more as like I'm putting this in like your knowledge may vary territory. So
okay, fair enough.
Playable minds for me.
Against myself, that removal is crucial. That removal is, wouldn't you say so, man? Against me, that against myself, that removal is nice.
You definitely play those special. You play those things. And if I ever get built out, if I think that's going to be popping up a lot, then yeah, this card could be handy. But I don't know for sure.
All right, next.
All right.
Unleash Chain 1-0 event. You may put one card from your hand to the bottom of your clock if you tutor for 2 Kurumi and names. What? This is Flames of Hell for Kurumi.
Please remind me. Sorry. Oh, you mean Flames of Purgatory?
Yeah, Flames of Purgatory. Excuse me.
You're talking about Phase 0 event, right?
Yes. We call it Flames of Hell.
Right. So I'm trying to remember how did that one specifically work?
You clocked a card from your hand specifically. I know you clock the event. You clock the event itself.
Okay. So not quite the same. This also reminds me of another card way back from Phantom, where you put a character from your stage to your clock to grab 2.
Yeah. As soon as I read that, I was like, "Wait a second! This sounds like Flames of Hell."
Right. So, but this works differently from both Flames of Purgatory and the Cow event from Phantom. Like, that card to your clock, it matters in like a Kurumi focus deck because of the alarm,
Oh yeah.
of like, especially like, all the different steps you could do.
You could use this at level 3.
To just like get that extra toolbox, extra like damage access for Safkiel.
Guarantee the card that you want to burn with Safkiel. Let's say the rest of your clock is pretty hot garbo to burn with.
Right.
Unleash Chain, go.
Right, you'll unironically do that.
I mean, if they die, it doesn't matter if I took 1 extra damage.
Right. Like this card's not too shabby.
I think a lot of people like really underestimate a lot of people really overvalue the fact that I have to waste resources at the end game. Like, who cares? It's not a negative, they're dead.
Right. Like that was a common thing I heard from one of my friends, it's not minus if you win.
So literally I think Unleash Chain is actually pretty good. And the fact that it's like this even works with set 1 down. Oh, I could tutor for 2 worse spirits? Let's go!
And you don't mind because you're gonna heal down with both of them anyway.
Exactly. So I'm like, sure, don't care.
Like, yeah, this is pretty handy.
Playable.
Yeah, especially like
in the extra booster deck.
Yeah, because search 2 level 1 combos or search level 1 combo and your on death Kome. Something you could do.
And especially since all those are Kurumi cards.
Right, like it's almost ridiculous.
Alright, next.
Alright, we finally get to move on to green. We now have White Cloak Spirit Queen, 105,000. This is effectively a Lullathing with the climax called Thus Fitting of Collision, the gold bar trigger there, with 2 or more other Data Celestial Spirit characters, a little hard bushy. Lullathing for a Date or Celestial Spirit character, and then choose one of your other Data Celestial Spirit characters and it gets power plus 1500 until end of turn.
I almost wanted to call this Nowl combo, but you have to pick somebody else.
I mean, wasn't Lullathing first?
True. But at the same time, Lullathing is like 10k on the fucking... It's like 10k toughness, man.
Fine, I'll call her Kokoro.
Well, Kokoro... Now came before Kokoro, man.
Now it did come before Kokoro, but Kokoro's like a gold bar, she was green.
Fair enough. We'll call her Kokoro then. and I do like my bold bro, okay? God damn it. Same voice actress. And the funny thing is that having like the deck I remember this most in is Charlotte. Now, is this combo good?
You mentioned earlier that you were playing this over Girl Clogging a Nightmare, Kurumi.
Yes, because number one, this guarantees me this is mill.
And mill is good in level 1.
Number 2, this gets me a card guaranteed. Kurumi,
hopefully, there are the rare occasions of top 3 whiff.
True, but at the same time, the amount of times that it's top 3 whiff versus the amount of times of, oh shit, I got 3 walls in front of me, man.
True, fair enough.
That's so bad. Now, again, I typically hate bars, but at the same time, I don't really consider climaxes when factoring in combos.
Right. I care more about the actual climax combo ability.
Right. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that blank nonsense either.
Like the only time that the climax type should matter is if like cards actually are looking for it.
Which the Kome does not fetch this.
The Kome does not fetch this, but at least with like the choice we had, Visitor Kurumi that incentivized you to use the combo.
Right, versus this. At the same time, though,
we will see gold bar tools as we move to green here. Don't get us wrong.
Right, but at the same time,
they're not exactly the same as what we saw for Kurumi.
And at the same time, though,
I'm glad I can just simply clone the two. That would be pretty boring. Like I'm actually effectively doing the same review twice.
Oh God, no.
No, we're sure getting to that.
At the same time, though, when you factor in the greater data life context, again, why would I play this over Toka?
Right. No, if anything, you could argue that this gets you easier mill than Toka, because Toka, you don't have to work for it.
Fair enough. Well, Toka, you technically don't have to work for either. Back road.
I mean, you could, but you're minusing 2 to do that, right?
Fair enough.
Like, at least White Cloak Spirit Queen says, oh, you have combo? Let's get it.
Let's get it. Or even fake burb. That's literally a divination.
Mm-hmm. But fake burb probably doesn't put cards into your waiting room.
No, she adds the 2 cards to your hand.
Right. But you're mainly playing her in like standby top end.
Or hell, you could play her in the choice. You can play her in the choice top end.
Oh, true. Kotori Kurumi or Kotori Zafkio could be a deck.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking if I were building a choice. To be honest.
Fair enough.
And I can now play my little Shido. Event that I rarely played during Dallas, even before it's bad.
Now you're thinking.
Again, man. It creates the hamster wheels. The hamster wheels spin, man.
I really do like what this booster has been adding to Dao overall.
Like it shakes up Dao quite a bit.
Like you can move away from the Dragon Troop and still be in a good position.
Now, Queen here again. Queen isn't terrible. I would definitely play her over the other level 1 combo. At the same time, though, it's a bit boring. It's a bit. It's boring, man.
This profile is boring. I do. Yeah, no. Like I say, like it is boring.
Can't give her less than a playable though. I can't give her less than playable. I really can't.
I can't either. She, the Kokoros are solid cards.
It's the same rating we gave Kokoro back in pre-Kone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
true.
All right, next. Lucifugus Queen, 3/2 10K. Oh god. Okay, when it's enters the battlefield or via the auto ability via fleeting joint struggle Hibiki, you may heal. Oh god, not that shit again, Bushy. Please no. Climax combo when this card attacks. If you have Lucifugus, the gold bar trigger in your climax area, choose one of the following abilities and perform them. Let's see here. Shuffle in two cards into your opponent's deck, and this card gets +2 soul. Or you may pay 2 to burn 2.
Right. I say let's just discuss like the card that changes into her, and then we'll go over them both together. How's that sound?
Sure.
Alright, so fleeting joint struggle Hibiki, level 3 2 cost, 10,000 power. On play, you may choose one of your opponent's characters and bounce it. And when she becomes reversed in battle, you may pay a cost of pay 1, put her to memory to bring out a Lucifugus Queen, the climax combo we just discussed earlier, in your living room, and put it in this card's previous slot on the stage as rest.
Okay.
Something, she's like the new identity of Queen versus the real identity. What I read up on. That's
I see. I don't know, man. I was about to say, but I haven't watched this movie, so.
Right. It's something I can look up because I can verify like all of the different possessing angel names and stuff like that.
I don't know, man. Shuffle in 2 to swing for 5 FR.
Or side for exact lethal.
Side for lethal, yeah, true. Side for 2.
I guess level 3, like that's pretty neat.
That's pretty nifty. Or the more likely option, pay 2, burn 2.
Right, and it's kind of funny like how, because I've seen people I've seen games that call Queen to be like white Kurumi, and this card kind of shares in that modularity that War Spirit Kurumi had in set 1.
Worse this time around.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Except it's worse this time around.
Right. I mean, they probably do that because it's on Gold Bar. Let's be honest here. But when you put something on Gold Bar, you have to kind of nerf it.
Yeah. From the Gochiusa reveals, FR man.
In general, you have to nerf it.
Okay, I was about to say, Chia is overspec, and you know that. I'm not even talking my own invention. I'm talking official Bushiroad invention. I'm like, what if... Goddamn, Bushy. Who designed this card? Did you steal my designs, FR? Oh, damn. That card reads suspiciously familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
But, okay. Queen here, I don't know, man. I'd rather play Kurumi, wouldn't you?
Overall, yeah. But this does offer something new to the table if you want to go more, especially when you want to go a gold bar.
Hey man,
a gold bar wouldn't be terrible.
No, it's not. It's not. But at the same time, 8 choice. If I were to deviate from Dow set 1, 8 choice, definitely.
Fair enough.
And no, I would not try some bar choice nonsense. And man, you've seen the bar choice craze, haven't you? People were
here and there.
I mean, it's like it was. Certain people will say choice standby will break the game. Like, no, it didn't. Didn't break the game at all. Queen here though. I feel underwhelmed, man.
I don't blame you for thinking that.
Sure, the burn 2 is slightly cheaper than Kurumi's, but
Right, you don't need to pick a card.
At the same time, I lose modularity. Sometimes I need to go for that last shot, man. That last shot for game. Let's go, boys.
Right, Safkiel's modular damage is very, very...
It's so good.
Right. Like, Queen is just simply rewarded. You're being rewarded by playing the gold bar. You already have done quite the amount of damage that your opponent has hopefully been unable to catch up to you. That, like, a burn 2 with her 3 would be enough, or unironically just citing a bunch of roll 3s for 2 each.
After you shuffle in 2 damage?
Yeah, like, avoiding any pesky opponent's counters on top of that.
The ability to dodge responses is nice, but at the same time, I'd rather just play a card that naturally lets me dodge responses anyways. Queen here...
I mean, it's not like Gale Life has stuff like that, does it?
No, I don't think it has any Machine of Ice. Playable minus.
I'll be a little nicer, give it to playable, just because it does offer something nice to the table with, like, it actually like makes green more relevant as a possible like color to be using down decks. Now, what about her previous form?
Miss Hibiki here. I like the bounce.
The bounce is nice,
but nothing in Dow cares about reversal at 3. Literally nothing does.
right?
I don't know. Toka does. Toka level 3.
The level 3 restand. Was it a burn?
No. It's shuffle in damage and burn.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Kind of like Itsuki from Gotsubu no Hanayome.
Gotcha.
Problem is that, well, that requires a reversal, and bouncing really only helps, bounce back row. And Toka is expensive at 3 and 2.
Right,
so you may have...
reason why we don't really see that build being played in general, right?
No. Unless you're one of them. And the Madmen playing Japanese folding technique level 3. Yeah.
Right, the bounce is nifty, and my biggest problem is just more with the fact that you bring, spoiler alert, people, we will see like a ton of memory shenanigans moving forward here, because Queen's gimmicks is all about like
but it's too late
about memories and stuff. This is late, but we see other things. The bigger problem I have with this card is more the fact that you're bringing out the Queen, during the encore step with this ability.
Which means she needs to live a cycle.
Right.
Which can be hard.
Which you can't guarantee against some of the level 3s we have been seeing in recent times. They've been getting plague.
They all went to the gym, man.
Like, Queen's not gonna be defendable, or if anything, she's gonna be hard to defend.
She's a 10k. She's a 10k, dude.
Right.
That's tiny. That's tiny for today.
Like, you need to have like quite the back row at the ready. Like,
and
we will see a card that can kind of save her. Kind of.
And you're gonna need counters.
Well, so save her, I mean more of a swapper.
Hibiki here.
It's definitely awkward, to say the least.
Give her the niche.
Yeah, I guess it's probably the best I can give it as well.
Oh man, that's being generous too.
Right, we can't discount like the on-play bounce, but
that's the only part of that's the only relevant part.
Right. All right, we'll move on.
Declaration of War, Queen, 001k. Let's see here. She has, when she enters the battlefield, you may pay the cost of 2. If you do, choose one of your opponent's guys and move it to an empty slot. And she's a tap salvage storm. Wait, this card is force?
Huh?
This card is force?
Kind of.
Yeah, well, she ain't no mommy, I'll tell you that much. That's expensive, man.
It really is.
Ironically, nothing in green cares about reversals.
And looking at Gao as a whole,
Only,
right?
only the level
Only-
1 Kurumi cares.
So
Like,
paying two to like bring that like paying two though.
that's a lot.
And if you're playing that Kurumi, you're not even playing this brainstorm, you're playing Visitor. I
And
would assume.
right,
Unless you're doing
and
something very Madman, like girl clad in a nightmare and like something from set one. Standby. like
just play the Kotori combo at that point.
right.
Like, but even then, that card's issue is not the fact that your opponent can flee. Like like okay, you're paying 2 to force a target. Like that target has to be such high value that it's worth it to pay the 2.
Right.
Like for example,
you're more interesting doing that, unironically go play Assault Lily. You have Yuja's Heaven's Measure shenanigans.
right? She blasts your opponent's brainstorm.
And then some probably, because you like
Right.
all the other stuff that Assault Lily has.
Like just like
Unironically blow up like 4 cards from their board.
right, and on this show, we kind of assume that you're willing to play basically anything. Like you're basically you're taking the modern approach. Like I don't care what I play as long as it's good. But Queen, like I don't know, man. You need to be like your opponent needs to heavily crutch on their brainstorm for this to even be close to worth it.
Or some kind of resonance engine.
Golden Winds cares.
Golden Winds cares.
But in Golden Winds' case, you know what? I'll unironically pay the tray.
Right.
I'll unironically pay the tray. The Alice's are that valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, sure. But, okay, you might be able to force Spriggan up. Innocence can easily grab Spriggan back. So, man. And I'm not even going to talk about the brainstorm part because it's a brainstorm.
Right.
I don't know about you.
We have plenty of other good brainstorms in Gao, as it is.
I don't know about you, man, but brainstorms are starting to become the worst cards in my deck by far.
I can't blame for thinking that, just because of it's mainly because of their chance to whiff. And the fact that maybe your deck states are becoming so compressed that you don't need the mill.
And the fact that card advantage is so good now, I don't need it.
Right, I mean, like Gavin, when you see me use a brainstorm, it's seldom for cards, it's more for... My deck state is feeling sauce.
That's why we play Awesome, man.
Why my deck's having Awesome?
Then play a better set.
Oof.
Play a better set or play a better deck. Or play shit like fucking homepage reveal, man.
Thanks.
I'll fucking swear. We're just gonna talk. I swear. Like every time we hit a brainstorm, it's just like, why would I play this over something like homepage reveal? But regardless, though,
watch when Nishigasaki gets to set 2, that's just gonna be soaked the fuck out.
Hold the fuck out. Yo, dog, we should fucking
imagine comments unironically becoming 500 yen a piece.
Yo, dog, we should fucking buy that card now. It'd be so fucking strong so people would learn that homepage is good.
Should we actually wait for the sexual announcement, or should we just go ahead and do it ASAP?
Probably wait till the set 2 announcement though.
Okay.
Anyways, Queen here. No.
It's definitely awkward. I think.
Is it time again, man?
No, I'll give it a miss.
Yeah, a mercy niche.
It's not complete garbo.
I wanted to pop 2 bullets in its skull, man. I wanted to pop 2 bullets in its skull, man. Hello?
Okay,
We just spent
I get to read a more interesting card. So
Okay, I'm about to say.
the conclusion Destiny arrived Queen. Level 1 0 cost 2500 power. Continuous all your other characters with Queen, their card names stick the following ability. Although at the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may pay a cost of put one Gate or Celestial Spirit character from your memory to the waiting room. If you do, choose one of your Gate or Celestial Spirit characters and discard, exchange their positions and stand them, and continuous all of your other level 0 and lower characters get 500 power and the following ability. When this card becomes reversed in battle, if you have 2 or fewer cards in memory, you may put this card to your memory.
You what?
Remember what I said earlier? Imagine everything going to memory.
Lead balls. Man, my brainstorm's a dead card in hand. I'm gonna ram this shit or exile afterwards.
Like, the first sentence here. This is how you're supposed to avoid Lucificus Queen after changing from Hibiki from dying. Yes.
And then it's more of ramming shitters and exiling them afterwards. Fucking stonks.
Like use that again. Like try to get a few more cards in memory or something, or just recycling over and over to defend. To prevent your opponent from running over your key targets, right? Like
what is this?
Your key queen. So you're basically playing like a weird whack-a-mole game.
And man, do I have to change the complaint to let's exterminate the Dow population?
No, because I don't think Dow can put that many cards in. Well, Dow can put a good number of cards in your memory, but they can't put Psychono numbers.
That's like 12.
I mean, if you try hard enough, you might. Like, there are cards that just go to memory because, but
they're not very good.
Right. I mean, it's possible. A memory-based deck in Day Life is very possible and will not be terrible. Or rather, a memory engine will not be terrible.
Queen here, though, I like it. She's nifty.
I like her too. So I'm giving it a playable.
Yeah. Let's fucking go ahead.
Like turn all your shitters into.
And then ramming shitters to exile. Let's go.
Donks.
Let's fucking go, boys. And where's my soul trigger? Where's my soul trigger on this card, man?
Stop that. Only Kurumi gets it.
Apparently so. Alright, next. Shadow that sinks white. Queen. 3/2, 9k. If you have 2 or less climax in your grave, this gets -1 level in hand. If you have 2 or more other Date or Celestial Spirits, this card gains 2,000. That's kind of hard bushy. And it's a draw 2 ditch 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wait, what? This reads like a 2015 card, man. The Civil War. The fucking Civil War, man.
Or they 11k go.
I think there were like 10k during the Civil War times.
I was about to say. Wait. What was a Civil War era early play that draw to ditch 1?
I'm trying to remember here.
Or
was it World War One?
I think you're thinking something even before that.
Oh damn!
You might be thinking Okino Kizaka High School first year student Maki.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And that's from. Let me go back to my handy dandy timeline here. According to that was. Let me first ping this. That was the Mongol Empire.
During the Genghis Khan era, Matt?
FR. The only reason why you remember that card is because it was pretty much the only way in Love Live to dig for stuff, which is why it still started being played into the mid-20 accounts.
Yo, I saw her ass during World War One, man. I saw her ass during World War One.
Above comment.
Dang.
Our Love Live doesn't know what digging was.
What was her condition?
If you have 6 or more climaxes in your waiting room.
Oh no. Oh dear God, no. Pulls no. Now, of course, most.
But I really can't think of any other prominent ones from that time.
Oh man. You knew where I was going with that, right? The reason why I said Civil War
I
is
suspected. I mean, I just had to make a guess, and I'm like, guess I want the only ones I could think of.
the reason why I said Civil War era is because, dude, I saw her during the Civil War / World War One era.
That's just a set one card, which means she came from 2013.
Holy crap! She's Mongolian technology. She's Mongolian technology. Wait, what? She's from Genghis Khan era. How did she live for so long?
Again, it's called not giving love like proper cantrips.
Son of a. Queen here's a great. Queen here though. Oh wow, 11k cantrip body. Let's go, boys.
Pretty nifty.
Though I feel that
if you're not too fond of Under the Blue Sky, Kurumi, here you go.
You know, I feel that I don't know, man. I feel today's player base would complain that this card doesn't do enough.
That far?
You know how spoiled these children are.
They really are. But like, come on, let's look at the positives here. Cantrips, cantrips, hand filters,
11k.
Wig. Oh, and gold standard early play condition.
Yo, I love this card, man. My only problem with this card, it's green.
That's it's like,
okay. It's not as big of a problem anymore.
No, it's gonna be like we have incentive to play green.
True, we do have incentive to play green now, but like imagine this back in set 1, man. The FR.
Like, is this my risk to play green? I don't know about that one, Chief.
A basic realizer. That's like the only.
Right, and you know, if anything, this incentivizes more people to go into like that basic realizer route. This could draw you basic realizer.
Let's fucking go.
No, just for that, like, you know, for those reasons, playable.
Yeah, playable, man. I'm not gonna fucking complain. No, I like this card actually.
Like, if you really don't like Under the Blue Sky Kurumi because of her just being a vanilla 10k, Queen's got you.
Queen's at 11k, man.
Thanks.
Alright, next.
Alright, we now have Doll Master Pani, 00500. She gets Doll while she's on your stage, bitching. And continues all your other level 0 and lower characters get character hand encore and act rescue your date or celestial spirit characters to give one of your characters plus 2k power until end of turn.
Yo. Imagine you're facing something like Yuja and just be like, no, pitch the card.
Oh, true. This is very good in the Assault Elite matchup.
Like a lot of people are playing Yuja. I'm just going, oh, okay, go ahead, try to destroy my brainstorm. No. Oh, you shrunk my 2/2 down to being a level 0? No. It didn't have recursion naturally. How about no?
Right, the level 2 Toka that most people have shifted to. Does not have recursion whatsoever.
Then they try to blow it up using Yucha. How about no?
I know. I actually gave her recursion. You what?
What? It's so good, man. I focus for her. It's so good.
There you go. Now, sometimes the tap, okay, like occasionally it might come in handy.
The tap 2 FR, man.
Occasionally it comes in handy.
Hey man, I need to destroy that Milim Chaser somehow.
Yeah?
The Milim Chaser somehow. That card is flagged, man. That card is flagged for
unfortunately, this card cannot save your Under the Blue Sky Toka. Or no, Spring's Moment Toka.
No, she gets bottom decked.
Yeah. No, so we can't save that. But we could save a bunch of other games.
That's fine.
Imagine reusable Kotori Azusa.
That's so good, man.
Well, yeah, I'm ready for round 2. What?
I just destroyed her. Yes, and I brought her back. How? Dollmaster. FR, man. And imagine her batting you for 4,500.
What?
Wait, what? A power total cycle setting, 4,500. What? She's printed 15, man. Yeah, she gains 1,000 because of her own ability, and a tap 2 the game gave her 2,000 extra.
Oh, you actually get that.
Yep. Have fun dying. Have fun dying.
Understandable. My Dream Journey contest going to kill over.
And man, you gotta kill a sleeping creature somehow, man.
True.
And then I wish fucking Sunshine had, not Sunshine, but fucking Nijigasaki had this, man. Imagine Dream Journey with Head Encore.
Ooh.
Oh, you killed Dream Journey? Cool story, bro. Do it again. Hey, am I wrong?
No.
You know what? Get this girl a purple minus, man. So good.
Yeah. I mean, good in some context. Yucca Space. Try her out. Playable minus, yeah.
The biggest draw against her. What slots do I have?
Right. They let us too many good over zeros.
And she only saves level 0 and lower. Imagine she gave all your Dayton Celestials Hand Encore.
Oh, but Gavin. We're gonna see a bunch of cards that become level 0 on the stage.
Oh boy, let's fucking go, boys.
All right,
Right, next.
let's move on. We have a bit of a memory package here, so it's gonna be like a 5-card. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5-card dealio here. So it's gonna be quite a while. I'll start with the first. I'll start off with you start with the first one.
Happy Day Sal, 001K. Pitch CX Salvage, pitch another card. It's bonding for Unfading Memories Kurumi or Unfading Memories Sao.
Not Bonds, that's a guy.
Oh, she just died. Excuse me. Oh,
if only it worked that way.
Hey man, it's a pitch CX Salvage.
Right,
so
I'll move on to the next one. Here we have Unfaded Memories Kurumi. Recollection. If Unfaded Memories Sawa is in your memory, she gets plus 2k and gains the ability to Twin Drive. And you may pay 1, put this card instead to your memory to salvage a Zafkio Kurumi.
Unfading Memory Sao, 0025. If you have 2 or fewer cards in your memory, look at up to the top 3 cards, reveal up to 1 date or celestial. Wait a second. Oh, I gotta pay 1 for that, excuse me.
Yeah.
I gotta pay 1 for it. So, reveal up to 1 date or celestial spirit, add it to your hand, and put the remaining cards into your grave, and exile this after you're done.
Right. And next we have Snap Bullet Queen 104,000. If Unfaded Memories Sawa is in your memory, she gets power plus 2k, and she is an on-play drop search.
Okay, holding a white cat Kurumi 1035. If your opponent has a cat, this card cannot attack. Nice flavor there, Bushy. Okay, Recollection of Unfading Memories Kurumi is in your memory. This gains 3k. A Recollection, if Unfading Memories Sawa is in exile, you get Twin Drive.
Alright, let's unpack this. So, Sawa could be a Gix CX salvage on play and on death grabbing one of the 2 Unfaded Memories cards.
You kind of need it for the engine to work.
Right. So,
otherwise she's kind of eh.
Right.
She's Green Splash if you don't want to play the blue pitch CX salvage.
Well, true.
But that
was blue. Well, you're probably playing some blue anyway.
Right, and also she does have the ability to go to stock if she gets cancelled,
which is pretty nifty if it happens.
Which is pretty good. So only play if you play the package.
So I'm gonna say playable minus. The package does have some noteworthy things.
Yeah, I'll be playable minus as well.
Alright. Kurumi. So she gets to be a 3500 Twin Driver if Sawa's in memory. Right.
And I can grab Zafkio.
Right. Like 3500 means she's not dying easily.
Yo, Don, I thought we were done playing this Vanguard shit, man. I thought we were done playing this Vanguard shit.
No, Sawa enabled Vanguard again.
God damn it. I thought we were done with I and her damn puns. and then I still have Nijigasaki on the brain, okay? And man, Nijigasaki was one of my. It's probably it went from I sleep to real shit quickly.
Oh, true. And I do like it, a 3500 Twin Driver that can go to memory to grab a finisher.
Yo, Let's fucking go, boys.
I'm
Get
I'm gonna give it
playable,
playable. Yeah, playable.
playable, playable.
Like
Like,
twin driving 35. Yo, what?
and man, this is 3,500 at all times.
And can again exchanges herself for your level 3.
And exiles.
Like what? Like
What?
memory deck RR becoming good.
Yeah, why
Alright.
not?
Alright, so Sawa is unfortunately a nerfed Sakura from the couple anniversary.
Unfortunately, we can't just spam this.
Right. They probably realized that Sakura and Okinawa style was probably a little too yikes.
And man, that Sheena creature. The Sheena
That
creature,
Shiga
man.
creature is different. Calm down. You don't spam her on your main face.
Bro, you do.
Calm down there.
And man, I'm the one spamming said Sheena creature.
Or the one spamming Shiga.
It's amazing, okay?
Oh, she is. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, trust me. You guys will be hearing about that. You guys will be hearing about that soonish.
Alright, but yeah, on Figure Memory Sawa, despite the limitations, she's still hanging. She adds one in memory count, she goes through your deck quicker. And she enables your twin driving 3500 power Kurumi.
And she's a paid outlet.
All pretty good. I'm good, playable.
Yeah, playable, definitely.
Alright, Queen. A 6k drop search. Do we really need that?
No?
No.
I rarely. What's funny is that was one of the sets where I'm like, I don't really play a drop search.
Even though you have the option for like more than one.
Yeah, and I feel I don't need it.
Salvage, a drop search, and a modular drop search and drop salvage.
I don't play any of them.
Dang. I might be a little less good to playable minus in case you do want it.
For my own experiences, I don't need it, but I can see the appeal behind the playable minus. And man, it's a defendable drop search.
Dogs. Alright, and holding a white cat.
The cat,
6,500 twin driver with both cards in memory.
And this is a 6,500 at all times.
That's pretty defendable.
The whole cat thing isn't relevant.
Right, I'm kind of like,
flavor. It's flavor, man.
It's only for flavor, yeah, because she's holding a cat. She's trying to avoid getting into combat to avoid the cat being harmed. You remember running with bullets back up memory punch that we saw earlier?
Yeah, she has a cat in her hand.
Right. She's trying to avoid combat.
But I just go, well, this is better than Lion from Hinology.
And you have experience playing that.
That card was good. That card was real good.
And also, unlike in Hinology, we have standby and Gao. So twin drivers actually make sense.
Well, we wanted to trigger twin drive gates back then.
Right, that was for Hinology. But we have standby in Day of Life here.
We have better technology now.
We have better technology now, yes. We have advanced from the World Wars.
No. It's the Vietnam. No, Hinologic was Vietnam era.
Oh, she was that late? Excuse me.
Yeah, she's from Vietnam, man. But at the same time, well, actually, she isn't terrible, and she is splashable. She is splashable in earlier with set 1 down. Like, the one thing I love about Dab is they didn't completely ignore the past. They didn't just trait lock everything.
Oh yeah, no. And the fact that like there's still some nice synergy between the stuff that we have here and the stuff we have in the past. Even if it's not obvious at first.
The more I go through with it, the more I'm like, you know what, Dab wasn't all terrible.
Right. I mean, Gavin, should we actually tell them what we were kind of thinking before going into this?
Yeah.
So, Gavin read the cards before me, and he thought only half of the cards were worth discussing. And I reckon, I'm like, Gavin, your thoughts on a memory engine / memory focused deck being viable? He says it could work, and I'm like, okay, we're going forward with it.
Instead, in fact, I will reveal the alternative. The alternative for today was level 1 tournaments versus levels 2 through 4. It was basically REL versus WGP. And trust me, I have plenty of ammunition for that topic. But instead, you know what? I feel a lot happier that we went through DAB instead.
And, the more we're talking about it, like, wow, we're actually liking this stuff, maybe more than we initially thought, right?
I mean, this is about like we're more excited for DAB than we were Dalset 1. Like Dalset 1 was kind of okay once we got past the good cards. It's kind of eh.
Right, but we're still seeing like some nice diamonds in rough. This is a common.
Yeah, this is a bloody common.
And I like it. Playable.
Yeah, I like it. Playable. Same.
Like,
Bro, it's a
6'5" twin driver, and you get to play with memory? What more could I ask for?
That's pretty good, man.
Like, yo.
Alright, next.
Alright, back to me. Kunoichi Yui 001,000. On play, choose one of your day or semester spirit characters and gets power plus 1500 until end of turn. And although when she is put to the waiting room or to your memory from the stage, and if all of your characters are Date or Celestial Spirit, Bushiro, a little hard there. You may pay 1 stock. If you do, search your deck for another copy of this card and put it in any slot on the stage as rest and shuffle your deck.
You know, if it wasn't for the 1-0 Queen from earlier...
Oh, sorry, that's necessarily when this attacks. Excuse me. I did not know how I misread that at that time.
You know, if it wasn't for the 1-0 Queen from earlier, this card would make little sense.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of, when this exiles, but
right.
Now that we've gone through that, this makes complete sense now, actually.
Right. And you have, like, cloning on attack give 1500s.
I mean, and the fact that you can basically ram this in, exile this, pay 1, and guarantee another thing that goes to exile, like, what? Like, that's so good, man.
Right. Of course, once you get past a certain point, that part becomes irrelevant, right? Like, that's why the 1-0 Queen is meant to, like, filter your memory out to, like, re-enable it, kind of thing, to, like, protect your queens from, like, certain threats, right?
And also to make sure that you still have playables at the end of the game.
Right.
Like, one of the biggest problems I have with Saikano and other memory-based decks was, shit, half my deck's in bloody exile, what do I have to attack with?
Right, it's almost like playing, you're in Yu-Gi-Oh! You play 2 Path of Desires, they both got Ash Blossomed.
Oh, fuck. Half your deck's gone, dude.
Half your deck's, yeah. What do you do now?
You don't even know what half your deck's gone, dude.
You are allowed to, you as the master and owner of those cards are allowed to look at that face down pile.
Okay, so basically whether to scoop or not, right?
Correct. A friend of mine actually thought you can't look in there after using Path of Desires.
And man, imagine if you couldn't look.
Oh, that'd be very scary.
That'd be awkward too. I'd be like, oh shit.
Like, what's actually still in my deck?
If you couldn't look, you might as well concede. Because you run the risk of doing literally nothing.
Right. Though when you are playing with a card like Path of Desires, you're probably not playing you're not playing a combo heavy deck.
Right, because you could risk the combo getting snapped out of existence.
Right, you don't want to dangles your combo pieces.
And man, dude, you don't even get the 2 cards in response if they Ash Blossom it.
Right. No, well, one of my friends gets very, so when I used to play with a lot of hand traps, a friend of mine goes, activate Path of Desires, and I go, pay the cost, and he's like, this fucker must have Ash Blossom in hand.
And man, Ash Blossom, the force of will of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or is it more a force of negation?
Remind me what that one did specifically.
You may counter target non-creature spell.
Ash Blossom could affect. Ash Blossom just affects any card that manipulates a card from your deck.
Oh, okay, so it's more like force
drawing
of.
cards, searching cards, or
Okay, so it's more.
milling cards.
Okay, so it's more like that one owl that prevents you from tutoring. It's more like that one owl. It's a white creature. I know that much.
Right, something like that.
Anyways, so Kunoichi here. Outside of that, I don't really see much use for her. Like you're out of
Right.
space, dude. You're out of
Like,
space.
I can unfortunately give this a miss because of the space issue.
Yeah, Nisha.
Like, she's handy, but you have to dedicate a
Too
build
many,
that uses her.
bruh. Dallas has too many zeros. Too many good
So
ones.
many good ones, right? I know. I've been telling you this. All right.
All right, next. Six gunpoint queen 1500. Let's see here. Your front row center slot gets 1500.
Sorry, guys, that's 1,000.
I'm about to say, man. Okay. When you trigger a gold bar, draw one, ditch one.
Okay. Neat.
So springing for gold bar.
Effectively.
I'll take that.
Overall, not too shabby. Okay. Oh, sorry, you said something?
It's like trigger bar, draw a card, discard bar.
Yeah, stonks. And giving 1,000 power to your front row center slot.
Cool.
Especially you combine it with like the switcheroo shenanigans, it could possibly become very useful. Like, imagine having the 1/0 queen in your front row center slot and swap her with like a bigger queen.
Nice.
Like, that's pretty good. Overall, playable minus.
Yep, same. It's not as good as Spriggan Knight, but we're never getting something as good as Spriggan ever again.
Freaking swordsman, excuse you. He's not a knight.
Excuse me, yes. Spriggan Swordsman.
Alright. We now have in Reminiscence Suwon, 5,500. This card gets roll -1 on the stage. And on reverse, if there's a climax in your climax area, you may blind stock one.
Is this just a better version of Emma?
For more than one reason. One, because she has that level -1 on the stage, Queen can automatically put this into your memory. Or with Doll Master Pangi, she has character hand encore.
Wait, what?
Remember Doll Master Pangi?
Right. She's. Oh god, I can recur this card.
And
It's
she's
so good.
rather bigger. But what? Yes, we actually made it a better Emma. Despite
Like-
being level 0. No, it's because she's level 0. It's why she became better. Thank you, Pangi. Thank you, Queen.
Get this girl the playable man. We dogged on Emma last week.
Well, yeah, I
dogged.
wouldn't go that far. I'll give it to playable minus only because she's still a little tiny.
Okay, yeah, you got a fair point. Playable minus it is.
I was like,
You got a fair point.
Gavin got very excited. I was like, Gavin, I know I made her sound pretty good, but I didn't make her sound that good. Like,
And
you see a potential,
this is
right?
fu-
Like, you see how it's all tying together, right?
yeah, but Matt, Emma was so bad last week.
Because Emma was just there. Like, there was not enough of a context. At least Gab is giving us very good context, very good engines.
True.
Like Doll Master Penny, recur this thing 5 ever, and
It's like-
or Queen, put this to memory if she does.
Who cares, man? And man, the best thing is a double knock.
Like, yo, what?
Yo, let's fucking go.
All right, we'll move on.
Or next. Manzanilla, Queen, 500. Oh, let's see here. When it's at his battlefield, choose one of your opponent's guys in the bloody front row, man.
Excuse me.
And get them -1k. And let's see here. Oh, discard a card from your hand with this card into the battlefield and pay the cost. If you do, clock swap.
For a character only, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not as good as Jaguar. Actually, I think Jaguar was friend only. Damn it.
I was about to say, I was like, Jaguar got to events? No?
No, Jaguar wasn't that good.
I was like, what? I'm like, that can't be why Heave Ho was restricted.
Oh no! Heave Ho was bad because we don't want Kimono Friends healing 5 ever.
Right.
And then, but Manzanium here. Wow, I actually kind of like this.
Yeah, minus 1,000 to the front row could be nifty.
And then, our clock is our second hand.
And when you're playing Gold Bar, handouts.
Right.
So
and then,
overall, I'm going to get playable minus.
Yeah, playable minus. And then our clock is our second hand.
Right. I really like that just like Queen. There was some guy clock shenanigans going on because some games she's white Kurumi. Apparently.
Ironically, we complained about clock access being god awful. Like we complained about it. Release the video, and then we're just like, "Yo, dog, damn, make clock access good again."
And it honestly did.
Not make it great again, but make it good again.
Right.
Right, next.
Okay, we now have Vestige of a Close Friend Queen, 001,000. Assist 500, and we have a broken calculator clause.
I sleep, man. I sleep, man. Can you save this one, or no? Or do I have to find a good one?
Tie me to the end of Zafkiel and launch it at Queen. I am ready.
This is my only comment. A worn-out shoe is my only comment.
Alright.
Alrighty, next. Deadly Move, Queen. 004K. You cannot play any responses. Yo, no.
Oh, we gotta do it again. So...
Alright, gotta find another one.
If you don't call someone a celestial spirit, you are a celestial spirit yourself.
We grew up on this and believed in it.
Alright. A Reminiscence Isami, 004,000. At the beginning of your conversation, your opponent put the top 2 cards of their stock to the living room. If they do, this card cannot run attack until end of turn.
I say that the time has come to sound the trumpet of reminiscence.
Alright. By Queen, we will erase the neighboring world of you filth.
Oh, holy shit. Oh. White Space Queen, 103k. If you have a card in exile, this gains plus 3k. Let's see here. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost of discard a gold bar. This card gains 1500 and the following ability till end of turn. When the battle opponent this becomes reversed, you may draw a card.
Yo, what? A 6k must become a 75 that can be a hang outlet?
Filter out those goddamn gold bars?
Dogs.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
and
sorry. You go ahead.
the sea of unplayable trash. We finally found something that's actually not bad.
Yeah, I'm giving it a playable minus.
Yeah, same. This is better than the Moogie from Summer Pockets, so yeah, I like this card better.
Alright.
And man, she gets bigger.
True. Alright, let's move on. We now have Righteous Sword Isami, 104k. This card gets rolled minus 1 on the stage. During your turn, she gets power plus 4k.
Monka, Yo, doll, this could be a 108k with recursion. You what?
It means 008k with recursion.
Oh yeah, this is level 08k with recursion. Let's go. Yo, dog, that one was 7/5 hand on court. Do you have the counter? No. Prepare to pitch the card. What do you mean prepare to pitch the card? Power totals of Isami, 8,000. FR?
Pretty good, right?
Like, what? That's insanity. The fact that you can threaten standby targets.
Pretty
And
good,
how much does this cost you? Yes.
Yes. Wait, you mean no?
Right, no. No? What do you mean no?
I mean, how much it cost you? Yes, no, you mean no.
Right. It's like, this card didn't cost me shit.
Right.
What do you mean? How does this thing have recursion again?
Dollmaster.
Dollmaster. Dollmaster. FR.
So good.
Oh, so good. You know what?
We usually complain about like these cards, but I'm curious to playable minus. You know, it's worth
Yeah, it's same actually. Bro, this is making assassins great again, man.
All right.
In Reminiscence, Penny 1055. This gets -1 level and Doll was on the board, and this gains 500 power for each of your level 0 and lower characters. Oh god.
Now you see where we're going.
Oh god. What's 008Ks at all times with recursion? You what?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to say that's a playable now.
Yo, Doll, this is better than the 1175s I had on core. I didn't have to pay jack shit for this, and it's bigger than them, and I have recursion too.
Sure.
What?
With any game, if we're playing this deck, we're forcing people to go back to those non-reg bombs.
What in the Sam Hill? Like, what? What?
Let's effing go.
Let's fucking go playable, man.
Oh man, don't like you see how it's all coming together now, right?
108Ks with hand encore.
008K. Calm down.
Yeah, 008Ks with hand encore. You what?
So good.
Like, bomb. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm about to kill your 1175 hand encore. How? I'm an 8K. Cool. Counter. Pitch the card. What?
Or you can also put your memory if you have Queen on board.
Oh my god. Bro, if Queen's on the board, this thing's a fucking 8-5. Like, that's ridiculous. Actually, this thing's only an 8K, excuse me. Queen does not get money.
Queen. Unfortunately, I gotta balance Queen somehow.
Make her a fucking level 0. That'd be ridiculous.
She has done plenty.
And then she still gives you 500 because of the global 5.
Correct.
So you're still a fucking 8K? What?
Easy.
Holy shit, that's ridiculous, man. And bulk is starting to matter now.
Alright, let's move on. We now have Solitary World Queen, 214K. She's a level assist, and when your character's trigger check removes a climatic gold bar icon, you may draw up to 2 cards. If you do, discard 2.
Why do I feel underwhelmed all of a sudden?
This guy came a little too late to matter. It's probably the real reason.
Probably. Yeah.
She's a low assist in green for what it's worth, and she is a gold bar hand filter in some way.
Good. I don't understand people's obsession with bar, man.
Hey man, it's one of the best anti-standby tools.
Fair enough. So is wind.
But you know most people dislike wind. Gold bar feels more appetizing than playing the Alice deck.
And man, golden wins, man.
Golden wins the real anti-standby mega.
Why not, man? Golden wins, man. It's so good.
So Solitary World, well, we did give the other draw one, ditch one, like playable minus, right?
Yeah, I'm for it. My hand's forced here.
Yeah, we gotta give it the same thing here. Alright, moving on.
Overwhelming difference, Queen. 216K. This gains 2,000 for each of your other date celestial. Back row, man.
Yeah, in the back row. My bad.
About the. Okay. Auto, let's see here. You may pay 1, tap one of your untapped guys. Battle opponent, this becomes reversed. Hey, look, it's a tutor.
A 2-1 version of that Hinology card.
Why would I play this, man?
You wouldn't.
I'd rather just spam more 0-0s that are like bulky as fuck.
Or that can go to memory because I Oh, that's very balanced.
Yeah, this card feels super underwhelming.
Can it be saved in any meaningful way? Memory is not as bad as healing in practical terms.
My queen, I have encountered cases of cancer caused by pictures posted by Kurumi, man.
Kurumi's in social media, FR.
Yeah? Oh wait, damn, you know exactly where I pulled that one from.
Oh lord, alright. In Reminiscence Yui, 2-1 7500, this card gets roll -2 on the stage. When this card is put to the stage in your hand, choose one of your opponent's characters and it gains cannot move until the end of your opponent's next turn, and she is an anti-change clock bomb.
Yo, dog, let's fucking go. Dollmaster. Wait a second. With Dollmaster, this card reads pretty fucking familiar.
It's almost there, but not quite
Almost.
there. Not quite there.
Imagine this had two soul, man.
Oh no. But that she would be like Omega smaller.
True. And she wouldn't have the she wouldn't be able to freeze opponents in play.
No, or she did, she'll be even smaller.
True.
I'm actually like 2-1 4500. Or excuse me, 0-1 4500.
I'm about to say, man. What?
But yo, recurable anti-change clock bombs that also freeze?
Yeah, why not, man?
That's pretty nifty. You know what? Playable minus.
Yeah, same. Usually we hate bombs on this show.
But yo, they're fixing bombs. I like it. Dollmaster Penny, yo, you carrying hard.
Every time we... Oh, okay. Combat readiness, Tucson. 219K. Yo, dog, it's a level 0 on board. A recollection, when this card attacks, if you have 2 or more Data Celestials in exile, this card gains X power, where X is the level of the character facing this multiplied by 2K.
What?
What?
Is that, wait. First of all, she's 9K for 1 cost. That's already pretty big for what it is.
And she's a level 0.
She's a level 0, which means she has recursion from Dollmaster Penny.
And
she also gets a Fighter from Queen, so 95.
And she's fighting a level 3. She's 15,500.
What?
Are you Reinhardt? No, then die.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't know, man.
This deck is scary.
What the fuck? What do you mean my shit is dead?
15,500 without climax. Can you actually defend?
No, that's why I asked. Are you Reinhardt? No.
Fuck out of here.
You're dead.
You're dead. I'm getting to play both. What the fuck?
Imagine 3 of these gets re-0, man.
Scoop?
Yeah, your shit. Wait, what do you mean all 3 of my creatures just got destroyed? Yeah, man, they're all dead.
Combat readiness still on?
Yeah. Wait, what did you just pay hand encore for all 2 of them? Yup. How the hell did encore? What do you mean this is a level 0? Reads card. Fog you right, this is a level 0.
Oh,
yeah, get this playable. Give this card
No.
It's sword and stonks. It's sword and stonks, man.
It's sword and stonks. Alright. So overall, like, yeah, Dab offers quite a bit to DIY. Like, you know, we have like effectively like almost like what 3 new builds possible, even more if you think about it.
And the funny thing is, I thought this set was gonna be a fucking dumpster fire, man.
Right, like Gavin, you told me only half of these cards were worth talking about, if I'm not mistaken.
And apparently, I didn't read Dollmaster Panini.
Like,
I was so confused. Like, why are all these cards fucking level 0?
Again, we go to Dollmaster Penny. I'll just like go and pull her up really quick. Like that's why.
What?
And,
That's what.
if not that, we also have we also have Queen, right?
Right. Like, can you imagine? Like, imagine like your brainstorm. Like they try to kill your brainstorm. Hand encore.
So good.
Like, or imagine like your board. Like you could just pitch shit from your hand just to revive your board.
So good.
Like Suwan. I don't know, man. Suwan's a fucking scary card when she has hand encore. You can't put level 3s in front of her because she'll just destroy them. Oh, you try to destroy her in response. She gets back up. Oh god.
So good.
And why is this thing so large? But anyways,
Yeah,
well, thank you all.
Yep. I think it's gonna do it for us here. So yep. You wanna go ahead and say it, start?
Yeah. So thank you all for listening. Remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, set everything to all notifications because this all
helps with a YouTube algorithm. And of course we also have Patreon and Coffee. You wanna support us that way. And with that, we'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.